Share the live. Hey, American.
Hey, sis.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you? You look
Oh,
pretty.
yeah. Huh?
I said you looking pretty.
Oh, thank you. Thank
Nice and
you.
natural.
I appreciate that, sis. I thought maybe you would have been asleep.
No, I'm wide awake. Please, I just got these new vitamins and that little workout stuff and that weight loss stuff. That stuff got me on the ziggity boom.
What you got?
It's like this weight loss tea. It's a herbal African weight loss tea. Man, that stuff give you so much energy. That was hold on, I don't know what the heck. Just that, some creatine and this herb stuff that I got, and along with this detox. I just started a whole nother routine. It's over the last 2 days. I got so much energy. It's just crazy.
Wow, that's
Yes,
dope.
got ziggity boom.
You sound like okay. So you okay? All right. So I know now, honey. You got the energy.
Yes, I feel like
Hey,
a
Evie, baby.
teenager.
Girl.
Yep. Hey, welcome into the room. Tap the screen, share the live. Make sure you grab your daily heart meat. Make sure you're gifting the host and your favorite panelists. Follow everybody you like. And subscribe to YouTube to get great content, great quality content.
Thank you.
And enjoy the show. Make sure if you come up on the panel, make sure that you stay on mute until you're authorized to come off. We are trying to have a very laid back and calm stream. Thank you for the gifts and the love, the taps and the support. Let's try to get up to 25K in the next hour. No, 45 minutes. I'm gonna time it. I know we can do it, so tap, tap, tap.
Tap,
Thank you.
tap, tap. Hey, Joe, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing? Hey, Miss Love, how you doing? Been
I'm
listening
doing
for a
good.
long time,
Hey.
for a little minute.
You said what?
I said I've been listening to your channel for a long time, for a little minute at this point. I appreciate everything you doing, and I appreciate you stumping down on these folks. You
Oh,
know,
thank you.
and I'm FBA by way of Detroit, by way of
Ah,
a place
what
called
up, though?
Stacey
What
Hollow,
up,
Alabama. What up, though?
though?
Hey,
Yeah, what
honey.
up, though? I'm from the west side.
Where? Where you at from the west side?
West side of Detroit,
Uh-huh.
a little area called Brightmoor.
Oh,
6
yeah,
Mile
I'm
and
in
Lash.
Schoolcraft in Southfield. I went to Redford.
Oh,
Oh,
Right,
I know all
Mo?
oh
about
shit! I mean, yeah, they
Brightmo.
close. Yeah. 6 Mile and Lasher, baby. Yeah, they closed Redford. My ninth grade year, I had to go. I graduated from Cody. I had to
Oh,
go to Cody.
really?
Yup.
Oh. Well, so
I had to go to Cody.
what you got to say about the prompt? You want to respond to the prompt?
Um, I really don't care who's siding with who, because I feel like we don't have no allies. So these people, they better team up, because this is not their homeland. It'd be best if they did team up and go back to their homeland and help each other. And the one thing I did want to say is, we be spending all this time arguing and going back and forth with these people, but I done came to the point of that we are first world black people, and we arguing with third, fourth worlders. They would never understand our plight. They would never understand, and it's like saying yo, they would never give us the credit that we know that we deserve, and they can't say that we not fighters, and they just refuse to give it up to us. But yeah, these people are third, fourth world people, and that's why they try to steal and come into our culture the way that they do, in my opinion. Oh, I can't even hear nothing
These
no
people
more.
are a bunch of damn haters. Bottom line. They a bunch of
Yep.
haters. And if they could be in our position in a heartbeat, they would destiny swap and take our
Yep.
destiny from us and
Yep.
trade places. They would put us in the Twix and
Yep.
Stigs
Yep.
and dirt. just like they
Yep.
are.
Yep.
And
Yep. Yep.
and
I
check.
agree.
And let me tell you something. They would come over here and be good and submissive and bow down and boot lick and lick the white tea people's ass. If I love TikTok
Yep.
shop, if they could, they'll bend over literally.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yep.
they
And I
do.
agree. And that's yep. Yep. And that's why they tell
Wait a
us
minute.
we don't have no culture, but at the same time,
Okay, hold on, y'all.
that's why at the
American,
same.
can you handle the stage real
Okay.
quick? I gotta take Daquan out.
Yes, sis.
All right.
Yeah. And then hold on. I'm gonna add this. There's somebody else in the queue. Oh, two people in the queue.
But yeah, that's why they can feel like they can come into our culture and say that we don't have no culture, but at the same time, looking like us, trying to talk like us. It's kind of diabolical, for real.
There's somebody
It's
else
kind of
in the queue.
diabolical
Oh,
what these people
people
do
in
and
the
what these
queue.
people say.
Hold on. And y'all stay on your mutes until you're authorized to come off. Please stay on your mute. And Lady Virgo, I can't. Okay. Okay, so let me move on to them. Lady Virgo, how you doing? Lady Virgo, you want to come off your mute? Lady Virgo. Lady Virgo. Okay, I don't know what's going on with her phone. Okay, high power. Okay,
I
Lady
had
Virgo.
got up
Hold
to
on,
get
high
something
power.
to drink.
Oh, okay. How you doing today? That's good.
I'm
What's your ethnicity?
sweetie pie.
What's your
I
ethnicity?
am uh African American. My mom was like
Your phone is breaking up really bad. Thank you, Jeffo. Thank
Cherokee
you, Jeff.
Indian.
Uh-huh. Okay, so would you like to
Thank you,
answer the
Jeffo.
prompt? Would you like
Okay,
to answer the prompt?
I'm sorry, say that again, sweetheart.
I said, would you like to answer the prompt?
The phone was breaking up.
Yeah, really bad. Would you like to answer the prompt? What
Yeah,
you
I'm
think
just
about the
now
prompt?
getting in, so I was barely
Okay.
connection is bad.
Answer the prompt.
What you think about the prompt, Lady Virgo? Okay, I'm gonna drop you down to the comments and you can come back up, but you got really poor audio. High power.
What up, though?
Hey, what up though? What's your ethnicity?
I'm Black American.
Okay. And what do you think about the prompt?
I think it's what Joe said, man. Shit, we first world Black people, man, and everybody else feels some type of way about it. And they are clicking up, trying to come against us. But it's always been like that. You know what I'm saying? We never benefited from a Pan-Africanism perspective, anyway. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can come around us, benefit. You know what I'm saying? And these people's greatest success is around us. It's always attached to us. And you know what I'm saying? Everybody feeling some type of way because we set boundaries and they can't, get around us no more. And I feel like that's why the Caribbean's linking up with them now.
Is that all you had to add to the conversation? Well, you could say more if you want to. You got 2 minutes.
Yeah, and I feel like shit, every day you get on here, man, it's like 1,000 posts about Black American this, Black American that, man. It's like y'all niggas can't move no numbers, man, without mentioning us. That shit just get irritating for real. Cause it's like you jump on YouTube, these niggas on there talking. Get on this shit, these niggas on there talking. So I'm just, man, I got like fatigue from seeing all these immigrants talking all this crazy shit, man, knowing that they wouldn't be nothing. You know what I'm saying? And everybody just
What have you done?
be happy to wave. They shut up, nigga, and let me finish
Hold on
talking.
1 second. Matthew, don't you get up here clowning. I'm telling you right now. Don't you do it. Stay on your mute. Go ahead, high power.
Yeah, it's like that. When you tell the truth, they get emotional like Matthew. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody want to wave their poverty flag. over here, man, but don't want to go home. Like all the accomplishments y'all be bragging about, go do some shit where y'all from then, man. Like y'all done had hella years to be over here and then take that shit back over there and build y'all land, man, and I'll land right there.
Okay. Hey, Boat Right, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on? How's everybody doing?
Doing good, thanks.
Yeah.
What's your ethnicity for the record?
Sorry, say that one more time. You broke
I
in and
said,
out.
what's your ethnicity for the record?
I'm a Black American from North Carolina,
All right, now you want to
or
answer the
Indigenous
prompt?
American. Yep.
All right.
Yeah, that's always been the case. I mean, honestly, I always looked at it like this. You know what? I don't even have a problem with none of them. I get it. I get it, man. I mean, everybody wanna be number one, but you can't. You got to beat number one to be number one, but you ain't never gonna beat us. It is what it is. I don't even get frustrated when I can't explain something to them, and when they always on some what is it called, being obviously obtuse about anything I'm talking about. I already know. Okay, yeah, you know what I mean. I already knew you was on the other side anyway. But yeah, we don't worship the other side. They do, and that's the only problem. That's the real situation that all of us are starting to notice. Like if they say something that we don't let's say we don't agree with, we'll fight that. They'll just agree with it and tell you that you're wrong if you don't agree with it. You know what I mean? So that's all it is. You know what I'm saying? We don't worship men, we worship higher power. And that's just the way it is. You know what I mean? And I land on that.
I don't have to sound like that.
Okay. Matthew.
If I did, I'd be out in the street doing stuff.
Matthew.
Yes,
What's your how you doing?
good,
That's good. What's your ethnicity?
bro. You already know the answers to these questions,
No, I don't know anything. I don't know you. What's your ethnicity?
bro. You know me. I'm Jamaican.
Okay. You're Jamaican. So do you want to answer the prompt?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Why are Africans? Well, no, why are Caribbeans? The no.
I'll read it for you.
Oh, no, no,
Why
no,
are
no. Wait. We're not. We're
okay?
not. We're not siding with them, lady.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead with your response.
Yeah, I don't. I don't like them. I hate them. I feel like what has Africa done for the world besides getting colonized? I don't think they bring any value to us. We don't like them. Simply just like that. So don't say that we're siding with Africans. Miss, you're actually African though. You're
But
African
I
American.
actually created, and no, she's not. I actually created this prompt because Chat and the people in the room this morning, I was up at like 6 a.m. and I ran across this guy named Lorenzo Speaks, I think. And he's a Nigerian. And y'all know the space was Bash Black Americans. And guess who was in there? Heavy and deep. Jamaicans and Haitians, especially Haitians. Thank you. Especially Haitians.
But
And oh my goodness,
Haitians are
they
not
was
African.
molly whopping, they was muting and everything. The two little Black Americans that they did, y'all know how they do us anyway when we go to their panel, so y'all already know what it was like. But yeah, so I was
But you're
just
African
shocked.
American. You're not
But
a
I was
native.
just shocked. Don't shut up. I was just shocked that to see like the Jamaicans and Haitians and the Africans all all going together because I always want to know how do they feel about the role Africans play in the transatlantic slave trade. And when I say Africans, when I think about the whole continent, me personally, slavery come to my mind. It ain't the motherland for me. That's me personally. I know a lot of y'all don't feel that way, but when I think about it, I think about the ancestors and how they got here, the ones that did get here from there.
But
I
Miss,
realize some of us was
Miss,
already
you're
here.
African
A
though. Be
lot of
proud.
us was already here. Why? I mean, is that what you came up here to do? Because that's played out. Y'all need to get some new material. You
I mean,
came up
it's
here to tell
facts.
me I'm
You got
African.
shipped to America.
Huh?
You're not
Can I
indigenous to
ask you?
America.
Can I ask you? Hey, who told you we were African? Who told you we were African American? Because we keep saying we're not. So who's telling you that we are? Whose word are you taking over our own word?
bro. Because you're lying. You're in denial. You're not indigenous to
See
America,
how you can't answer the question? These guys are weird, bro.
Yeah, they just weird. They just say that. They weird.
so wait. Answer my question. Answer my question. How are you a native to America and they brought you as slaves? That don't make no damn sense,
Who told you they brought us as slaves, bro? Who told you they brought us as slaves? Who told you that? Whose story are you telling? You telling our
bro.
story,
Bro,
or you
it's
telling
a,
the story that they
bro. No,
told
no, no, no,
you?
no, no, no.
You see what I'm saying?
You were enslaved, bro. You were
Who told you
enslaved.
that? You can't answer the question, can you? It's
How are
hard to
you
answer the
indigenous? You were
question.
not here first.
I can answer
Matthew.
that one question if you could just answer the one question back. Who told
No,
you
no,
that
no.
story,
Answer,
bro?
bro. Answer my question.
You want me to answer the question? All right, I'm
Yes.
indigenous because four sides of my family are from four different tribes in North Carolina. My whole family's always been in North Carolina, and North Carolina had kept great records, great birth records, great land and deed records, and all that shit is right there in my ancestry.com. I can see every, and also, by the way, I can go to more than six of my great grandparents' graves. They're still there.
Yeah, but they're
Ain't
not.
not.
They're
Hey, hold on,
African
hold on,
though.
hold on, hold on. One more thing. Hold on, one more thing. One more. How are they? This is what I'm saying. Y'all motherfuckers are weird, bro. All right, check this
Yeah,
out.
there's nothing wrong being African. Be proud of your heritage, bro.
God bless you, bro. Hey, listen.
Yeah. No, not me. I'm not like you. What am I?
Okay, we gonna have to clean that language up. We gotta use YouTube and
Yeah,
TikTok friendly
yeah. Watch
language.
your mouth, hoe ass nigga.
Hey, don't be quiet.
Watch your mouth.
Who is that talking? I can't see you. They thing lighting up.
Yeah, where's your grandparents from, man?
Oh, okay.
Let's go. Let's go. My grandfather's from Jamaica too. Where is he from? Africa, dude. Be proud. West Africa.
Okay, that
No, he's
background
not,
noise. Somebody
bro.
got background noise. Hold on. Joe. I think that's you.
That's you.
Hey, I'm about to drop. Okay, thank you. All right, and Matthew, anybody else got something to say to Matthew? Because I don't have nothing to say to him. All right, bye.
Yeah, be a proud African Jamaican, Matthew.
Whew, child. How long we been streaming? 10 minutes? No, 19. All right. Y'all ready? Black Americans? Because the queue is full of I don't know what. Hey, Ivy. Well, hi. Did you go?
I did.
Oh, okay. Hey, Ivy. How you doing? Ivy, you want to unmute? All right, we're going to rotate Ivy. Hey, Noble. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. What's your ethnicity?
Black American.
All right. Would you like to address the prompt?
Yes. Why are Caribbeans siding with Africans? I think some are siding with Africans because they're more connected than a person like me with African ancestry. They're more connected. And I think that's one reason. I think another reason is because they feel attacked by some people that are indigenous Americans, black indigenous Americans, so they attack back. It's a like a ping pong effect. Um, your people are attacking their people, so that's why they're siding with Africans.
You said your people are attacking their people. So are you
Yes.
trying to insinuate Black Americans are attacking Caribbeans?
No, I'm saying black indigenous people are attacking Africans, your people.
Who is the
Are
black?
attacking.
Who is Africans is not my people, but
I know.
who is the
I know.
Black indigenous people attacking
Uh,
them?
People like Boatwright. anybody that's saying that they're Black Indigenous,
So
those
American
people.
attacking them?
Now, well, Black Indigenous, yes, your people, not my people.
You said my people, right?
Yes,
Yeah, shout out to my people. I
yes,
take
shout
them.
out.
I take them. I'm probably one of them people too. And you say you got African descent, right? What part of Africa do you
Yeah.
descend from?
Where what my people descend from?
No, you said you have African descent.
Yes,
So
African
where?
descent, as in
Where?
they were brought here from Africa. My ancestry.
Oh, you found the slave boat with your one of your ancestors in your genealogy on
Yeah,
there.
yeah. I mean,
Oh,
I
okay.
did. It's just like if anybody could tell me, speak their indigenous language, then I can produce
Hmm.
that for you.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Noble Patriot, the deceptive. I don't know what he is, but he's very deceptive. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. Would anyone like to say anything to Mr. Noble?
Yeah, the fact that I'll say something. The fact that you called me attacking him when I'm just taking up for myself is why we don't need cowards in the same damn, excuse my French, in the same situation. We don't need cowards on our team, man. All you gonna do is complain. You ain't gonna do nothing.
No, nobody's. I didn't mean you in particular. I'm saying Black Indigenous people are attacking them, and they're attacking Black Indigenous people, your people. So it's just going back and forth between your
Oh.
people and them.
But don't you think it's a little different being that we're in our country, we're not going to their country, talking vile about
You
them,
fucking
getting into
lying
their
bitch.
politics.
Bitch, you
Hey,
are
hush
No,
lying.
up, hush up, hush up
You,
now. Calm down, Mikey boy. Calm down. I know it hurt.
it's not your
Oh,
country, bitch.
hold on. Calm yourself now. No need for the
What are
business.
you
No
talking
need.
about?
Hey, look, calm down now. Calm down. I don't know what you need, but you need something. You need a chill pill. I want you to
No,
stay up here. I want to hear you out. But if you got to act like a little filthy tether, a little
your
immigrant
fucking
that don't know
country.
how to conduct themselves, then I will go ahead and boot you.
You
But
bitch
yeah,
ass
look,
Mike,
fucking
there's
thing.
there's no
listen.
need. There's no need for that. Like I
Okay,
said, if they
listen.
say they're indigenous, they're indigenous.
Hold on, Noble. So you saying we picking on that? That was a Caribbean. I
Okay,
picked on him.
okay, that's one
That's
person.
one. Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
one person, and I mean,
Uh
what
huh.
what y'all do, what y'all do is your business. I'm just saying, I think a lot of people get on this app and they complain about things that they actually don't even go through. Majority of you have
No,
never
what?
even
Hold
met.
on, Noble.
Majority of you have never even met a Caribbean or African in your life, but yet because a few of them had
We
said
meet them
something
every
you
night.
didn't like, some of them said something you didn't like, now you want to attack them, and that's fine. Y'all could do what y'all do. I'm just saying, your people and them, do what y'all do. I just think it's unfounded,
Listen,
but
we
go
don't
ahead.
have to let Noble. We don't have to know a Caribbean or be around an African to know that they are poisonous to our communities and our people. Okay,
Um,
most of y'all come over here and assimilate with white people, a white tea people. I love the TikTok shop. Most of you guys come over here and you undermine us. That's
how
what you're here for.
how do
To
they do that?
undermine us. You guys are a tool of white tea supremacy. You get your ass up in our politics and start to advocate for your people while you leave our people behind. And
Okay,
also undermining us when it comes to our reparations. And you got your fat noses up in our business with our reparations. We at
what
this point we
business?
want you gone. You guys were sent here because our ancestors wanted you to come here and assimilate with us and be on our side and have our back when it comes to political anything political, but you didn't come here. You don't know how to do that. This is why, and you don't even understand your plight and the reason for you being here. That's why you just need to go.
I think you're doing a lot of projecting and a lot
I'm
of
not doing no
victim. I think,
projecting.
yeah, you are.
I'm
You're doing a
okay.
lot
At
of
this
victim
point, I
talk.
said
You're
what
doing a lot of victim
I
talk.
said.
Okay, and I'm saying what I'm saying. You're doing a lot of victim.
We got new
Less than
guests.
that's less than 1%.
We're not going to censor you, sir. We got new guests. We're not centering you, Noble. We have new guests. Limitation. Thank you for the gifts. Limitation. You want to come off your mute?
I'm sorry, Jeffo was before me.
Oh, hey, Jeffo. Jeffo.
Hey, how you guys doing? Hey, Miss Love. Hey, American.
Hey. What's
Hey,
your
Jeffo.
ethnicity for the record?
Yeah, I'm Haitian American.
All right. You want to answer the prompt, Jeffo?
Yeah, why our Caribbean side is what Africa's now. So we always looked at Africa as like a long lost brother and stuff like that. So like, and then we always embrace our African, just like our African DNA. So we never really looked at Africans like strangers. We always looked at them like a distant brother or something. So yeah, we are sided. We always sided with Africans though. We try to side in with you guys too. So like, basically, we love everybody. Put in better words.
Jeffo, you do. They don't.
Yeah, but I try to do my genealogy also. That's how I found out that we are from Benin. So I do want to visit Benin one day also. So I won't say like we are siding with them, but we always looked at them like a long lost brother, basically.
Jeffo,
All
them
right.
Africans don't like y'all either, though. You do know that. They don't like y'all.
So like I said, I can't generalize because I have Africans that do love me like us, and we have Haitians that do like them. Then we got Haitians that don't like them, and we got Africans that don't like them. Like it's I don't ever want to generalize.
All right. So let's go ahead and get to Brilliant. Hey, Brilliant. Brilliant, you want to unmute?
Hi, how are you?
Hey, how you doing? What's your
I
ethnicity for the people
I'm
in the
doing
room?
well. I am Black American. I am my every ancestor that I have, my mom, dad, we're all direct descendants of chattel slavery.
Okay, you want to address the prompt?
At first, I just want to say to you that I think that as a moderator, and I saw the panel that you moderated with Tariq, which was the reason why I came to your room, was amazing. And I think you're amazing, so I appreciate you.
Oh,
And I
thank
think
you. I
you're
needed to
great.
hear that right now. I needed that at this
I have to
moment.
give you all your flowers.
Thank you.
You're fair, and I appreciate you. As far as the prompt is concerned, why Caribbeans siding with Africans now, I can't say that all Caribbeans are because I'll just say, for example, Jamaica, I want to say like Bahamas, there are certain areas of the Caribbean that aren't, and I have no real, from what I've seen, no real interest for the majority wise, not saying all. But I think that on TikTok, it looks a lot like that because they are, from a standpoint of trying to gain some type of authority as it pertains to Black Americans. I think that Black Americans we're in a position where, like a lot of this stuff, for so long, we just haven't even bothered to talk about. And frankly, I've talked to my mother about it, and she's like, look, even with the whole we work hard and all of these different tropes that a lot of people we've found have come up with, we just haven't bothered to address them because why? We've already been there and done that. And so we have found, I think, that we've had bigger fish to fry. And now it's just gotten to the point where we had no choice but to kind of deal with it. So why some of them many of them are on this app is because it's really, I think it would be difficult to try to come up against the voice of Black America globally. And that's my opinion.
Why you say it'll be difficult? Brilliant.
Yeah, I think it is because we don't mess around.
Thank you,
That's
3D.
not the word I wanted to use. And so you got to go group up, and to feel powerful. Whereas we, we just are. And the global dominance of Black American culture is indisputable. We are the most dominant culture on the entire globe. And it is what it is. That alone intimidates people. And so, again, we look at people who are dressing and walking and talking like us, and then telling us how bad we are. And these same people are just, I really believe that it's a thing, something that's going on where, it's a lot of resentment,
Okay, land your plane, please,
aggravation, and
brilliant.
anger. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
And, yeah, I think that they feel like they have to group up to gain some kind of authority and power in this situation when they really don't. They really don't, but not all of them are. But on this app, I think that we're starting to see more of them. Yeah.
Yeah, on any app. I'm on Facebook. The only app I'm not on is Instagram. I mean, no, I'm on there, but I just don't be over there. But on all apps, on X, on Facebook, I'm noticing the same thing. But hold on. Hey,
Yeah.
Jess.
Okay.
Hey, Jess, would you like to come off your mute?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, how you doing? What's your ethnicity for the people in the room?
I'm American Indian, Black American, whichever one you want to choose.
Okay. Would you like to address the prompt?
Uh, yeah, I don't see Caribbeans siding with Africans. Anytime I'm on TikTok and I land on the Caribbeans page, they usually like disconnecting themselves with anything to do with those people. But I wanted to say, the guy that was up here
But
at
wait a minute,
first.
hold on. Let me just tell you. Try looking on African pages. That's where I see them. But go ahead.
Okay, yeah, well, it's both ways, But what the guy was saying earlier, he said none of us know any Caribbeans or Africans to make these accusations that we're making, right? And I would like to say to him, if we don't know them, then they don't know us. So why are they on the internet making accusations about us? See how that works?
Yes, I do. And it still doesn't change anything that I said. You have people that heard mean words from Black indigenous people like yourself. And so they felt like they had to say things to you or to Black indigenous people like yourself, your people. And then your people felt like you had to say something about them. So it's a ping pong effect.
But
And
so, but why we
neither
always
one
got
of
to be
y'all
the
know
start
each
of
other.
something? I don't understand that. Why it always got to be us that started it?
Do you not understand?
If somebody punches you in the face, are you gonna just sit there, or are you gonna punch them back? I'm confused.
What are you confused about? I'm
Yeah, you
saying,
know what? It's like useless
Do you
talking to
know
me. You're talking about, hold
self-determination,
on, Just
self-defense?
American. You're talking about what don't I understand? What don't you understand that I just said? You mentioned like back to back. We did something to them. Now they're responding. We did something to them. And I'm asking you, we're in our own country, minding our business. How is it always our fault? When people come here, we end up doing something to them. When they
I
came to us, they came to our country. How is that? How is that our fault? Like how is
okay,
that? How are we always the starting point in everything?
okay, great.
We can't be wrong all the time.
Okay, great. I didn't say that your people started it. I said that it was a ping pong effect between the two of you.
Right.
So
So lead
it
off,
doesn't matter.
please.
It doesn't matter.
Lead
Oh
off,
my
please,
God.
with the Caribbean said this or the African said this, and you guys said this, and then they said that. Don't keep responding with us first. I don't like that.
How you feel. I'm just telling you how it is. It starts with, okay, I'll start with them. They said something about y'all, and then y'all responded to them.
They did something. They got into
Either
our
way.
politics. They did something.
Bro, you
They
think
promote
What did
saying
they
negative.
do? What
Hold
did they
on, hold
do?
on, just American. They promote negative stereotypes about Black Americans, just like the white supremacists that talk the same kind of talk that they talk. They get into our politics. They get on national TV and tell us what we need and what we don't need and what we ain't gonna get. And they call all kind of stuff. Are you slow? You asking me
No,
if
no,
I'm
I'm not.
slow?
I'm not slow at all. I
Well,
just don't
well,
have.
why you don't see none of that? Well, you ain't
I'm
seen
just
none of
not a
that.
victim, ma'am. I don't believe
Okay. Well,
in
what
the
you have to
victim.
show?
propaganda.
If
I
well,
don't
Now we
believe in
well,
the
victims, bro.
hold
propaganda
on,
God, the
that
same old bull.
hold on. So if you
No,
know
we
what
gotta
a
have
you
decorum.
just want to
hold
Hold
talk.
on.
on,
You can't overtalk her, and we gotta have decorum up here. Noble, stay on your mute.
hold on. How am I the victim? How am I? What you mean? You don't think we being victimized?
We're not. How are you being
Okay, well, shout
victimized?
out to you.
How
Shout
your
out to
life
you.
is
Oh
affected?
no, oh no, I'm not a victim, but I'm just saying when you come to somebody's country and disrespect them and do all kind of little sneaky, vile things, and also be sitting on our jury systems and things like that. What you mean?
So
Am I crazy? Am I the only? Am I crazy?
No,
No, you're
no,
not
not at
crazy at
all.
you
all.
are. You
Go
I
are.
ahead,
hear
Not
you
at
Greg.
loud and
all.
clear.
Not at all.
Go
All
ahead,
of you
Greg.
that
No,
agree
you're
Go,
with them,
not.
you
Greg.
are. You're just.
Go ahead, Greg.
No, you're not. And let me tell you, you guys have all the smoke for everybody Black and American. Okay, but you don't have that same smoke for the very people who are
Hold
putting you
on
in the
one
position
second,
that you're in.
Brilliant. It
And I don't
wasn't.
have to
Wait a
find out
minute.
where you're
Hold on.
from.
What
Okay.
the heck? Hold on, Brilliant. It's not your turn. Go ahead, Greg.
Peace to you, love. Peace to the moderators. Peace to the speakers. Peace to those who spoke.
Hey, Greg.
And most importantly, peace to the chats. Noble Patriot, I got a question. You
Sure.
say you're not a victim.
No, definitely not.
Definitely not. Okay, so do you feel this country has done wrong by our people? First of all, are you a Black American? Yes or no?
I am. I'm not a Black Indigenous person, but I am Black American.
He
So I don't
said,
know. I don't know
right.
what
So
people you're
he
talking
said he
about.
was, but I'm wondering now. He keep on saying, but he a Black American. Like what? A descendant of chattel slavery here in the United States? Because it wasn't
Yes.
clear.
Yeah, I don't
Mm-hmm.
know why it wasn't clear. I never even mentioned Black Indigenous when it comes to me.
Man, are your
That's
people?
not me.
Were your people descendants of slaves or chattel slavery here in America?
Definitely.
Okay.
All right, so we got that clear. So you're a descendant of chattel slavery. Your people were here for Jim Crow? Your people
Mm-hmm.
were here for redlining. Your people
Yes.
were here for all the degrading things that happened to our people.
Mm-hmm.
Were they victims of a circumstance in which they didn't bring upon themselves? Yes or no?
Sure.
So, are you a descendant of those victims who had things happen to them without their permission? Yes or no?
Sure.
And is your family on the 1870 census?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, but what does that have to do with me?
Okay, we're trying to figure out who you are. Greg, you wanted to
Yeah,
Greg, what's
I've answered this
hold
I
on
question.
one
wanted to shut
second.
this down real quick.
Okay.
So, in other words, you are a descendant of victims of chattel slavery, of all those atrocities that happened to us. You're a descendant of that. So, yes, you are a victim, even though you're
How?
not being quote unquote victimized. You are a victim,
How?
and that can't be denied.
How am I a victim? Explain.
Because
In
you're a
today's world.
descendant of those victims.
So what?
And you're still being
Thank you.
victimized to this day.
How?
So you are a victim.
How?
Do you not? Oh my gosh. So
You're not explaining how. You keep wanting to talk about the
hold
past.
on. You don't think that the government is taking advantage of you
Greg,
No,
because
can we
they're
move
not.
on? Because this
They're,
fool needs to stop smoking at Greens. Can we
they're
move
not.
on?
I
I'm
understand.
serious.
Agreed.
Can we move
Understand you
on,
upset. I'm
please?
sorry.
Thank you. So, can we move on, please, Greg?
Sure.
You wanted to
We
respond
can,
to the prompt. Noble,
Yeah, we
please
gonna.
stay on your
No,
mute.
he gonna get rotated. Child,
because
please, no.
he's denying the facts. We
Yeah,
are
exactly.
victims. We are victims of of the white tea supremacy system, bro. And there's no doubt about that, no denying that. Until we eradicate this system, we will be victims. So, despite you don't have to be what they say, a victim. You don't have to act like a victim, but you better recognize and realize that we are victims of this supremacy
No,
system.
you better recognize and realize that you're a victim. If you keep thinking you're a victim, you're going to continue to be a victim. As a man thinketh, so
No,
is he.
ma'am.
No, I'm telling
No,
you,
ma'am.
you
No,
keep
ma'am.
thinking that, and that's
Again,
what you are.
you can't. Do
You
you
better
know me?
think differently.
Sister, do you know me?
I have to know you. I just heard you, and
Yes,
I
you do.
understand
In order for
what
you
you
to
are
pass,
and where you
hold
are.
on. I haven't spoken over you.
Disrespect
I
to the
didn't interrupt
moderators. My
you. I did
apologies.
not speak over you. I did not interrupt you.
Thank you, American.
So we're gonna be real cordial right now,
You
because
may not
I'm
have
not.
done
I'm
that, but
not.
you're spewing
Sister,
information
sister.
to
I'm
people.
not into disrespect, and right now you're disrespecting me.
No, I'm not disrespecting. I'm
You
responding.
are disrespecting me, man. This is my time to give my submission, and you're talking over it, right?
All
You've
right,
been talking a long time,
wait,
bro. Land the plane.
no, but here, hold on, wait. You don't run my shit. Come on now, you coming off mute like that? We gotta have some
Sorry,
decorum.
ma'am.
All right, brilliant, chill out. Go ahead,
Okay.
Greg.
My
Brilliant is an
apologies.
oxymoron.
All right.
First and foremost, again, you're part of you're existing in a system that dominates you. If that's not being a victim, I don't know what is. Like I said, you don't have to act like a victim. You don't have to proceed like a victim, but you better recognize and realize you are in a system that creates victims. That's it. And that's nothing it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's nothing to be offended by. It's a realization that all of us need to realize. Now, you can do whatever you want to do to move forward, to break that chain, quote unquote. But don't issue on me, because you don't know me, man. You don't know nothing about me. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know who I am outside of the voice and the picture in this freaking space. So you can't tell me or inform me as to what I think and what I know. So we're gonna let that be. So back to the title. Why are Caribbeans siding
Hey,
with
yo, y'all
Africans?
remember me,
Oh,
right? What's
wait a
good?
minute. Hold on, Neil. Stay on your mute for a minute. Greg,
Why?
you didn't already talk about. Yeah, we got to move on. I
No,
thought.
I didn't answer, but it just be a quick
Well, what
answer. Of
okay,
course
go
they
ahead.
are. Of course they are, because they have nowhere else to go. So they must team up with somebody else so they can have the numbers to speak against us. And that's all that really is. The African doesn't care about them.
Thank you,
And
Paul.
and the Caribbean doesn't care about the African. I'll land my plane.
All right, thank you, Greg. Hey, Umar, how you doing? Thank y'all so much for all the gifts, every rose, every cent. We all appreciate it up here. Thank y'all so much. Hey, Umar,
Hello, ma'am.
how you
Hello.
doing today?
Good, just living in the positive.
That's cool. That's what's up. That's a great way to be. What country you from? What's your ethnicity?
I'm African. I'm from Guyana,
Oh, you
from the
got
Caribbean
it.
country called Guyana. Yes.
Yes, I have. Okay, would you like to address the prompt, Umar?
Yes. Yes. Why are Caribbean siding with Africans? Now, Caribbean people for decades have always sided with Africans because we have always built a bridge
Exactly.
between us and Africans. So I don't know where this erroneous notion came about that Caribbean people is against African. We have never been against our African brothers. We have always built a bridge between us and Africa for over about 70 years.
Hey, Umar, step away from the
Because
mic.
yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait, Umar, back up from the phone a little bit. It's getting staticky. Just go
You hear
ahead.
me?
Yeah, that's
You hear
better.
me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. We have always have a connection, and because of that, we have formed the CARICOM organization
Thank you.
that formed between Trinidad, Jamaica, Guyana, and Barbados. So anyone who told you that Caribbean people and African people on the continent have a vibes. I'm not saying that there are a little back and forth between them, some Africans and Caribbean, but to say that the whole of Caribbean and the whole of African have a vibes, that's a lie from the depths of hell. That is a propaganda that is being spread. Don't believe that. Only last week we celebrated Emancipation Day in Guyana, and if you the amount of Africans that came down from Africa and celebrated with us, from Ghana, from Nigeria, from Togo, all about we came down and all of us other blank. We lashed drum, we chanted the ancestors. We had a wonderful time. So I don't know where this notion is coming from that Caribbean people and Africans are enemies. That's a lie. That's a lie from the depths of hell. And I
Nobody
land
said
there.
that. Where are you getting that from? That's not what this prompt says. It says, why are Caribbeans siding with Africans now? That's the question.
Because we have
Right.
always sided
So
with them because we have always been family.
don't be yelling at me. I'm
I'm
just
not lying
correcting you.
alien at you.
I'm
I'm just
helping
saying
you
that we have
out. I
always.
don't even know what you're talking about. So listen here. I'm helping you out.
No, I'm not yelling at you, my sister. I'm saying to you that we have always been allied. We have never had a bridge, a dispute between us. We have always represent each other for decades. So that's not nothing new.
Okay, before
That's
we
what I'm
get to
telling you.
hold on, Umar.
That's not
Before we
true.
get to Greg 3D, he don't need a cheerleader. Okay, come on now. We're gonna get to you next. Umar, I just real quick though. Let me ask you before Greg. He got a rebuttal probably. Umar, so who's the ally with the Black American?
Who's the ally with the Black Americans?
Yeah.
Caribbean people. Yeah. Do you
Interesting.
guys do you guys know how Pan Africanism started?
Hold on,
Pan
no, 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 no,
Africanism,
no. Hold
Pan
on.
Africanism.
Hold on, Umar. Greg got a
Yes.
rebuttal. You already answered my question. Go ahead, Greg.
Pan-Africanism started
Wait,
with
and before Greg go, if y'all want a rebuttal, roll your dice, please. That's how I know if you want a rebuttal.
Now he's correct. Marcus Garvey was West
How do
Indian. He
Okay,
correct
hold
on.
on, Nell. Hold on. Okay, go
and they
ahead,
ran
Greg.
them out of Jamaica?
He's
Umar
Jamaican,
Marcus
Afro-Jamaican,
Garvey
black.
came to
Listen, we're gonna have
America
some decorum up here.
in the early
Stop, everybody, stop
1920s.
flying off your mics.
In the early 1920s, and introduced Pan-Africanism to the American public because the Jamaican public did not side with the great Marcus Garvey, right? Ain't that correct? The Jamaicans didn't ride with him, so he had to come to America to propagate his ideology, and we latched on to that ideology and carried him through that ideology until he was unfortunately caught up in a mail fraud situation. So we know the history of Pan-Africanism, sir, and it didn't start with no Africans. So let's get that clear. And number two, you say that the Caribbeans and Africans. I didn't say they were enemies. I just said they don't deal with one another, because here's the reason: there is nothing in any other country that any Caribbean produced in any country, and you sure didn't produce anything in the Caribbean countries. What have you done for them?
How do you roll the dice, ma'am? How do you roll the dice?
Hold on. It's your turn, so you get a response after each rebuttal. 3D after Umar get his chance, you next. Go ahead, Umar.
Yeah, I want to know how you roll the dice. But anyway,
Oh, okay. You just tap on your own profile. When you tap on
yes.
it, you should see a bunch of emojis come up. You
Oh,
see
okay,
it?
okay.
You
Thank
got
you.
it? Okay, you're welcome.
Yes, as I was saying, what my brother Greg said there, that's not true. The first thing, Pan Africanism is a bridge that we were building between the Caribbean people and the American people. Now, whether the Jamaicans did not accept Marcus Garvey ideology, that's not the issue at hand. We're just trying to let you know that the Caribbean people have always built a bridge with African Americans. Kwame Ture, all these people are West Indians, and they built a bridge with African Americans. They was a part of the Black Panther movement, everything. Now, this idea that uh about Caribbean people not producing anything, that's not the issue at hand. The point is that we have always been allied with Black America for decades. Nothing has changed, and it's still the same way today.
All right, thank you, Umar. 3D, welcome back.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. 3D, what's your ethnicity for the people in the room? I'm gonna mute your mic, Umar.
I'm Ghanaian.
Okay, you want to address the prompt, 3D?
Yeah, like my brother just said, there's never not been a sight-in. I think the entire diaspora, as well as Africa, we've always have camaraderie with each other. I've never met I don't know any Africans in the diaspora that deny their African identity. If you go to Brazil, there are African towns. You go to, Jamaica has a real tight connection with Ghana, specifically. Heck, our Ghanaian president, I think he's still in Jamaica, or he was there last week. And he's they're embracing him. Jamaicans have built towns in Ghana. Jamaicans have built institutions in Ghana, working with our government. We've always had a tight relationship, and with even Black Americans too. But that's a whole nother conversation for another day. So yeah, this whole idea that they're now siding with Africans, where are you getting this from? There were never a split for them to now side with us. And there's what is the siding? There's nothing to side with. We're just existing together, and we're building bridges, we're building community, we're trading, and it's happening right now. And it's not just Africans in the Caribbean, it's Africans in the entire diaspora. I don't know if you're seeing what's going on, but the Black Americans building communities in Ghana and other parts of Africa, but I can mainly speak for Ghana. And there's real trade happening. Our governments are subsidizing a lot of these actions. To earn your leisure, guys. They're building communities in Ghana. It's so much cool things happening. So I don't know what this conversation is about.
Okay, thank you. Just American, I'm gonna rotate you down. Thank you for coming up. All right, Greg, go ahead with your rebuttal.
Okay.
Dr. No Job, hold on. Dr. No Job, you had the rebuttal too? Okay, wait a minute. You got one. Hold on, Dr. No Job. Hold on. Go ahead, Greg.
Okay, so the Caribbeans have all this camaraderie with the Africans. So can you tell me any of the Caribbean joint efforts with the Africans? Can you point some out?
I just pointed a bunch of them out, dude. Like I said,
you understand that
yeah.
Half of Jamaica is over here in England. Half of that country is over here in England, bro.
What is your point?
They're not in Africa.
Yes, there are Jamaican towns in Africa, in Ghana. There's a Jamaican town.
You guys are abandoning ship from your own country. So you think that people are just haphazardly going to a country that their own citizens are abandoning? That doesn't make any logical sense, and you know that.
Are you done? Can I rebuttal with your? Is the time over?
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you go ahead with your finals. No, go ahead, and then Dr. No Job, won't you? Go ahead.
Yo, you have no clue what's going on in Africa, in Ghana specifically. Like I said, I can speak for Ghana, but obviously you've never traveled.
Are you here or are you here?
Please let him land. Please let him land. Go ahead.
You don't know what's going on. You're clueless. It's a lot of Jamaicans. I don't know if you know Shaka Bars. He's a Jamaican influencer. He's actually relocated and lives in Ghana now. Building orphanages, building schools. Like, he does this all across Africa, but he's actually gotten his citizenship in Ghana. ISO Speed has a Ghanaian citizenship now. These are just like major names that I'm throwing out. Like I said, earn your leisure. And if you look at it economically, Ghana is one of the fastest growing economies. It's because a lot of diasporans are moving back to Ghana. Our gold trade is booming because our president increased the royalties
Time's
in
up.
gold.
Question 3D. Where are you living at right now?
Hold on. We got people in the queue, and we got to get on with the people in the queue. This not a back and forth, Greg. With all due respect, but I got to
Yeah,
move on with the
I
show.
just wanted to know where he was located
He
at.
in here. He here.
I
He in the
live in the
United
U.S.
States.
So
In
what?
America, okay.
So what's your point? I grew up
Okay,
here. I
hold
lived my whole
on.
life
No,
here.
it's Dr. No Job turn. I got to get the people in the queue. I don't want people waiting all this time no more.
When's it
Come
gonna be
on,
my
Dr.
turn?
No Job.
That was the thing. And the point is, you fled your country and you come to America to how great Ghana is. And Ghana was so great, you being in America, you be building your Wakanda over there. Remember, the Ghana president stole $1.2 million from that comedian Michael Blackston. So, okay, cool. Let's keep it pushing. The only way you go to Ghana, they got to see your financial report so they can steal money from you. Since you want to talk about name, go Google O'Shea Duke Jackson. He's a real Pan-African. And he telling you, yo, don't come over here with the Pan-African stuff. They robbing me. They stealing money. They stealing land. So come on. And you're going to bring him I Show Speed. He was trying to buy diamonds in Africa. And what did you tell him again? Oh, they belong to the white team man. The white team man. He didn't say a
Thank
black
you,
man.
William.
A white team. He didn't say a military, a melanated man. He said white team man. So what you saying? The bullshit Wakanda at all? You're kicking motherfuckers out right now in South Africa. You're beating them up. The fuck you talking about, man? And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Garvey never stepped foot in Africa. Not one land say, come over here with this pan goofy shit. Let's rock out.
Okay,
I wonder
YouTube
why.
friendly language. We got to kind of
Okay,
curb the
and
cussing.
I got you. Pan-African and stuff. Not one country invited him to Africa. And when Malcolm X went over there, what they told Malcolm X? Hey, yo, we can't do nothing for you. We don't want to make the white team mad at us. So don't get this, like Africa is one and they believe in flat blackness. Go watch the Hotel Rwanda and you see what I'm talking about. They more divided than a goddamn anybody on the whole planet, Joe. So that's a bold fake lie what he's saying. If Ghana was so great, why are you in America? Take your ass right back to Africa and rock out. I land on that.
All right, go ahead. Final save 3D so we can get to Neil.
He says so much propaganda. You watch too many movies about Africa. You have to actually go somewhere instead of just watching Hotel Rwanda movies. And you keep talking about Africa as like this blanket thing. I said I'm Ghanaian. A lot of time when I'm speaking, I said I can speak for Ghana. I don't know what's going on in Ryobi, Kenya. I don't know what's going on, and even Nigeria. And we're in the same Western Africa. You said something about I Show Speed trying to buy diamonds. Like I said, I Show Speed is a Ghanaian citizen. What does that have to do with what you're talking about? You just all over the place, dude. South Africans, what they're doing, that's not happening in Ghana. Ghana is not kicking out people. Like Ghana is open. We recently kicked out some Nigerians that were committing crimes, but I'm not in Ghana because I've lived my whole life here. I was basically raised here as a kid. So, dude, you're emotional. You're just talking. You're yapping. You need to listen to actual Africans who's trying to educate you versus quoting white man movies.
All right, thank you. Hey, Neil, how you doing?
How you doing? What's
Fine.
going on?
What's up? What's up? What's your ethnicity again for the room, Neil?
Colombian and Puerto Rican, but I'm an American citizen.
Okay, you want to address the prompt?
Okay, I have a question. When you say why are Caribbean
No,
side
sir. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. You got a question. Why are Caribbean fighting with
Does
Africans?
that include?
Let me tell you why I created this prompt. This morning I woke up and I was doing my morning scroll through TikTok lives and I ran across the Nigerians live stream. It was like 200 and some people in there. And it was a lot of Haitians and Caribbeans and Africans and a couple of Black Americans was on the panel. And they had a lot to say, and I've never seen Caribbeans, Nigerians, and Jamaicans that buddied up with Nigerians and this and that talking, bad about Black Americans. That's why I created the prompt, Neil.
Oh, okay. I mean, so like in the context of what though about Black Americans? Like, can you expound?
About how we think we can what you call that? we can control, who is black and not, all kind of stuff. The laziness, you know what I mean? They even was talking about our men being in prisons. The same rhetoric we hear from melanated immigrants all the time. We have no power. This the white tea, let them come here. All the same, all the, pushing the stereotypes about black Americans, talking about welfare, baby mamas, the things that melanated immigrants say about black Americans. Y'all know.
Well, yeah, well, that comes from white supremacy, but at the same
But
time,
it
there's
came
certain
out the mouth of Caribbeans and Africans this morning.
right, but there's certain people that confirm the stereotypes,
All
though.
right, so you want to address the prompt?
Okay, so when you say Caribbeans, are you also talking about Spanish Caribbean, like PR, DR, and Cuba?
Y'all racist as fuck. Excuse my
Not
French.
really. I mean, some of them, but there's Black
Yeah,
Americans that's
uh-huh.
racist too.
No,
You know
no.
that?
You know what?
Yeah,
I'm not here to
yeah.
argue
I
with you. Do you
experienced
want to
that.
hold
I'm gonna
on?
tell
Because
you
I'm
right
trying to
now.
have a cool stream. Now, don't overtalk me.
See, this
So,
is
do
a
you want
biased
to address
panel.
the
Yeah,
prompt?
y'all don't speak.
Listen, I'm giving you a chance to speak. Would you like to address the prompt? Okay, say what you got to say about the prompt.
Okay, listen. You see, you throwing shots at Puerto Ricans. See, you muted my mic. You muted my mic again.
Yeah, thank you. We're not about to do this willy-nilly bullshit today. Hey, bad girl.
Okay,
How you doing?
I'm alright.
Okay. What's your ethnicity for the people in the room?
I'm Jamaican.
Okay. Would you like to address the prompt today?
Yeah.
Okay.
First, honestly, for me, I have a different experience being born and raised in Jamaica. Even like seeing the stuff on TikTok, I don't really see any Caribbeans except Haitians that are siding with the African people. But honestly, like if I can explain it from a Caribbean or like a Jamaican perspective, most Jamaican people are not really gonna side with the African people because our cultures are so vastly different. Like for me, I'm in the UK and I work with strictly African people, Western African people since I was 18. I'm 23 now. I've been around these people so much. Like the way how they speak about us, the way how they see us, it's the complete opposite of their culture. They have a very traditional, strict culture, very different. When they look at Jamaica or the Caribbean or even South America, they just see like people that are just like very different, dancing, party, carnival, non-traditional, like that's how they view us, right? And because they view us that way, that's like their biggest fear. Like when they have their daughters, that's their biggest fears for their daughters to end up like siding and being friends with a Jamaican, living the type of Jamaican lifestyle, stuff like that. So the Jamaican people, they kind of see them the same way. Like we don't really like how them see us. We don't really like them because at the end of the day, they never chat for crib away. But obviously, if you meet a nice African, whatever, they're nice. But overall, that's kind of the relationship. I honestly don't really see much African people, much Caribbean people siding with the African people, except the Haitians, because obviously they go through a lot of like racism from even Jamaica. They go through a lot of like racism and backlash from other Caribbean islands. A lot of the times because of the stereotype around them doing obia like black magic and because they look more like black presenting, some would say.
You said black presenting. What's that,
Yes,
bad girl?
some people would say like black presenting or African. That's just the term that's being used. So people would discriminate against Haitian people because people say like they're the most African looking people in the Caribbean, for instance.
What Africans look like?
Phenotype.
What
They would say
Africans
like
look like? Hold on, y'all, please.
this isn't me saying this,
I
mind
know, but
you.
I'm just saying, in your opinion, what an African look like?
Well, African people, they're the most diverse people. If you were to look at a Somali person versus
Hmm.
a person from the Igbo tribe in Nigeria, completely different. If
Hmm.
you were to look at just Nigeria and the different tribes, they look different.
Okay,
But
hold on. Umar rolled his dice and then 3D. Go ahead, Umar.
Yes. I listened to what my sister was saying concerning. Well, I can't speak for what the Jamaican because I have spoken to a lot of Jamaicans and I have spoken to other people from the Caribbean. And as I said earlier, that I'm not denying the fact that there are certain Caribbeans and certain Africans on the continent that have a beef within each other. But I don't think it is wise for us to use a few people who's on TikTok spilling a bunch of BS and then use that to classify the whole continent or the whole Caribbean as these people who are having a rage between each other. I'm telling you straight up, that reality is not true. If it is a back and forth, it's a minority compared to the majority. I'm telling you that that thing is not true. Africans love Caribbean people and Caribbean people love Africans.
All right,
And
thank
trust me,
you.
I'm telling
All
you,
right,
we love you.
your time went out. Then you see, don't nobody love the Black American, honey. Well, I ain't never heard nobody get up on no panel and say we love the black, we love you, Black
We
Americans, we
love
love
Black
you.
Americans. Are you serious?
Hold on, go ahead, bad girl. You want to respond to Umar, and then you,
Yeah,
3D.
yeah. Omar, the thing is that the overall sense, right? Like in the Caribbean, I would say, or at least in Jamaica, is that most of we don't care for African people. Like if you were to go to an average Jamaican, you ask them, okay, name one country in Africa, them honestly can't tell you or them can't tell you much about Africa. Most of we don't really care about Africa. We're not like we're honest in a business about them. But obviously a lot of them, the Jamaican culture is popular, so they'll know about us. But the problem lies now when the African people, 90% of the time, them either have something bad to say, or when them love Jamaica, them love the idea of what Jamaica is. For instance, when I started working, right, and all the African people, there's a shit ton of Jamaican people. The second largest parish in Jamaica, right, Saint Elizabeth. Saint Elizabeth is mostly mixed people or just non-black Jamaican people. But the African people, they want to have this idea that Jamaica is like a mini Nigeria or like a mini Ghana in for them head. Them think Jamaica is just an island full of Rasta reggae people that are dying to go back to the motherland. Them basically in their head, Jamaican people glaze them. That's why them love us so much. But when them come to the reality that hey, Jamaican people have an individual, unique culture of many cultures. Genetically, we're all mixed up. Them not like that. That's why when I started work with them look at me and said to me, you're not Jamaican because Jamaican people look like me. It would be a Nigerian saying that to me, a Jamaican person, right? So for them idea for them love us is built upon what they were taught in Africa, not what Jamaica actually is. When them come for learn Jamaica, that's when them start dislike it. You understand?
Oh yeah, I get you, sis. Go ahead. I think somebody rolled their dice. Who was that? Dr. No
That was
Job?
me. That
No,
was me.
you already spoke. You already spoke to her.
No, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. That was the other guy, the other Jamaican dude.
Okay, go ahead, 3D.
Um, yeah, I kind of get what she's saying when she rebutted, but the thing is, I think the prompt is like we don't have a problem with each other, and we respect each other, and we're not like Jamaicans are not denying their African identity. You know, I uh, I do know for a fact that there are lots of Jamaicans moving to Ghana, and I don't know if you know, man, but our Ghanaian president is in Jamaica right now. There are clips all over the internet. If you just search it, you will see how he's interacting with the people. It's mad love there. He's playing the drums with them. He's in the community. He's with the people, and it looks fun. It looks like I Show Speed doing his streams in Jamaica. Our president is there right now, as for example. So there's a lot of camaraderie there. Like I said, Shaka Bars, been in Ghana, making that connection too, and there's always been and we love Black Americans too. No one is having beef with no one. It's just the FBA thing that popped up that's coming for Africans, and that's where we gotta bark back. That's all it is. My time is up, so that's fine. I'm done.
Truly, us having love for your president and showing like pure vibes and all those things, we do that with everybody. Like everybody is always visiting Jamaica. The Ghanaian president isn't the only president that's visiting Jamaica that we're showing love to, right? Like for instance, when the royal family, I believe it was Prince William and his wife, came to Jamaica, they rolled out a massive red carpet outside of the plane for him, right? Like for some, like that's just what we're like. Like we show vibes to everybody. It doesn't mean that we have this special love and connection to Ghana, because I guarantee you, when that Ghanaian president came to Jamaica, most Jamaicans are probably like, "How him come from?" That are probably what we did say, because we're like, who's this president? Like Ghana, like I wish by that there. I'm not trying to call Jamaicans dumb, but I'm genuinely trying to say like that's genuinely what most islanders, Jamaicans are like. Like if you tell me about, like for instance, some random country in Asia, we actually can't tell you because we're just not really business like that, but we show love to everybody. So if you come to an island, we will show you love and all them something, but it doesn't mean we have a special connection with you. Because like I said, I guarantee you, they didn't know anything about Ghana. They didn't really care for Ghana. Them just say somebody will come on the island, they're showing love to us and we show love back. It's all vibes. So in my honest opinion, I get it, there's Jamaicans that move to Ghana, that have villages in Ghana, but that's everywhere. You have Jamaicans who go to China and have Jamaican villages in China, like it's all over. It doesn't, yes, you do have some very little population of Jamaicans that believe in this go back to Africa mentality, like a very, very small, like less than 1%. And half of them, they don't ever go to Africa. It's just something that they ramble about. But like I said, Jamaicans are everywhere. They start communities all over, right? So it doesn't really mean anything. You have a whole city, not a city, but like some town in Brazil that's called Jamaica Town. Most Jamaicans don't even know that, right? So, like, love is everywhere among us, bro. But it doesn't mean that we have some special connection or obsession or anything. Because, like I said, we just don't care like that. It's just love and vibes. That's all it is.
Okay, can you hear me? Can I say something? She said they roll out the red carpet for Prince
Yeah.
Charles. You heard that? A devil, a man who colonized the damn near half the world. You hear this, ladies and gentlemen? But first, I want to address this. When I say Marcus Garvey never stepped foot in Africa, that's not my emotion, sir. That's a fact. When I said that the dude stole $1.5 million from that comedian, that's not my emotion, fam. That's a fact. When they told Malcolm X, we can't do nothing for you because we don't want to make the white team mad at us, that's not my emotion, fam. That's a fact. So with no emotion speaking, I'm bringing fact by fact. And you got the nerve to bring up FBAs. You're bottom feeders. You're parasites. We cannot work with people who are going to praise a white tea family that colonized their country. How does that work? It's like me praising George Washington. It's like me praising Andrew Jackson. It's ridiculous, yo. And why are you not in your homeland? Why are you over there in other people's country? I do this and I do that. Why can't you do this and do that in your own homeland? Why can't you make your country great again? We can't work with these type of people, yo. And you got some nerve to bring on FBA. When your immigrants come in, you disrespect us. You're getting our politics, tell us we don't deserve reparation. We put you in political office and you veto reparation. We put a Kenyan man in the high position a person can have in America. He did absolutely nothing for us. And he ran on blackness, yo. So stay in London, do not come to America, we don't need you. So again, ain't no emotion speaking, fat debunk what I'm saying. Right? Go, like I say, Duke O'Shea Jackson is telling you they are robbing him blind. Don't come over here to Pan-African stuff. They don't think like that. This is a man that really believes in Pan-Africanism. He put his money where his mouth is. I'm going to take his word over yours. Before I land, when black Americans travel to Africa, they got to pay twice the price. I thought we was all one. I thought we was all the same. I thought we was African. But how come they treat
Okay,
black
land your
Americans
plane, Dr. No
I'm
Job.
laying right now, who travel to Africa and you're treating them like foreigners. So I'm not buying that.
I've,
I
I've
land.
never been. You've never been. You've never traveled to
You
Africa.
not there. You
Hold
not
on.
there.
It's not even your turn. It's not even your turn, 3D. We got to get to Spoko. Hey, Spoko. Oh, wait a minute. Baddie girl, I want to ask you something real quick.
Yeah.
Why y'all don't call yourself African Jamaican?
Well, in Jamaica, we don't really have this identity of like race. Like in Jamaica, a lot of people, like for instance, people would think that Jamaica is just like one type of look, but in reality, we have all different types of people in Jamaica. People have to understand that we are in the Caribbean, so we have a lot of Latinos, a lot of Chinese, Jamaicans, everybody. All of us just call ourselves Jamaican. Like my grandma, she was a white Jamaican. if you did ask her like Nana, like you see yourself as like a European woman or English woman, she would say no, I'm just a Jamaican, and that's the mentality across the whole Caribbean. Like Dominicans and like other Caribbean people, they would just say whatever I am, like Jamaican, Dominican, Trini, whatever.
So
We don't have this.
do people do Africans constantly tell y'all African?
Yeah, for me, like, well, people would tell me, not me exactly, because they won't accept me as an African because of how I look, but they'll say that my people, my culture, da da da,
Wait,
like,
they
oh,
won't
look, it's
accept you
African.
because you have a look. Let me
Yeah,
see your look. This you on this profile?
yeah.
Let me see. Oh, what? They don't like that look?
No, so they will say to me that I'm not a real Jamaican because a Jamaican person will look like them, like from Nigeria or whatever, but not like me. So I've had
But
that a
I
few
have never
times.
heard them tell a Black American why they can't tell us we not African because we don't look like them.
Well,
So they only do that in Jamaica, huh?
well, this is in the UK because I,
Oh, in
I
the
haven't met the
UK?
African. Yeah, I have never met the African in Jamaica. To be honest, I don't really think they moved to Jamaica to visit Jamaica. But I'm in the UK. I've been around Africans for quite a while now. So
Yeah,
yeah,
we got about the same color. So if you ain't got to be African, then I don't want to hear nobody else tell me I'm African. All right, thank you, Batty girl.
no problem.
Spoko, how you doing?
Hello, host. All right, and yourself? Thank you for the opportunity.
Oh, you're welcome, Spoko. Spoko again for the room. What's your ethnicity? Thank you for sharing, Jeffo.
I'm South African all the way through in South
Oh,
Africa, etc., etc.
yes, yes. Welcome back, Spoko. I remember clearly now. You want to address the prompt, Spoko?
Oh, yes, definitely. Why are Caribbeans siding with Africans now? Because they both like to wear flip flops 365 days a year. They have the same style, they have the same mentality, and like real recognizes real, as you say over there in America. People who wear flip flops recognize one another to say, "Oh, my brother, you've been showing your toes the whole year. I also show my toes the whole year, like you do. Let's go party and stuff." They are quite similar. Now, nothing could have ever prepared me for Jamaican beaches being owned by white people. All this time I thought it was the most revolutionary and progressive country and what. And I was indifferent about Jamaica until Jamaicans were all over our business. That's another similarity, by the way, they have with Nigerians. They like people's business. They were all over our business. Hey, you South Africans, hey man, you are oppressed by the white people, man. What the hell is that accent? They say no, it's Jamaican. What the hell? What are they doing in our business? No, man, we help you during apartheid, man. Everybody has helped us during apartheid, by the way. So I started to notice a pattern in the mentality. They have a similar mentality with Nigerians. I don't know if it's the third world background. They suit your revolutionary mindset as well, acting like they are all revolutionary when we know in their countries they are under the thumb of white people. But when they talk about others, you would think that they are so revolutionary. They've kicked out the whites. The whole economy is owned by them. A few moments later, because I don't know much about Jamaicans, I had to find out from Black Americans talking about them to say, you know, these people, their beaches are privately owned. They can't even go to the. I said, what? Jamaicans, these people who are going around acting all revolutionary and stuff, say it ain't so. You know, if you didn't get into our business, if you just minded your own business, you wouldn't have been found out. Your beaches are owned privately by white people, and you roll a red carpet for them, but you are going around pointing fingers. Wow. Thank you, host.
Okay, Spoko. Jamaicans over there in y'all business in South Africa?
No, I
Wait,
never heard of that.
hold on, baby girl. Hold on. You're going to get your rebuttal. Hold on. Spoko, Jamaicans over there in South Africa?
No, they are not in South Africa. They are on social media talking about our business, telling us what we should do and what we shouldn't do in our country. Wow.
Oh, okay.
And
All right.
Haitians
Never that.
too.
Never that.
Wait a minute. Hold on, NTL. Okay, Spoko. Hold on 1 second. You got a couple of people who want to speak to you. 3D, you go first.
This guy is a South African. South Africans are the most backwards people in Africa. And I am Ghanaian. I'm telling you, these people, they love whitey, man. They cannot talk about no Jamaicans or nobody. South Africans are the biggest. Right now, today, they are taking out black Africans from their country. Talking about go back home. Meanwhile, they have all white towns. You know how you all have sundown towns? No, these towns are any time of the year, any time of the day, any time of the hour. South Africans are not allowed to go there today, and they are living with it. So this guy cannot talk about nobody. Man, South Africans, you are disgrace. You are disgracing the entire black race. So you cannot, please don't talk about no Jamaicans. Jamaicans are way more revolutionary than you all can dream of. And the reason why you have your freedom today is because we all came together to help you people. Stop it.
Well, at least they don't have slave castle tours over there with our ancestors all crawling on the ground. Hold on. Go ahead, Spoko. You can respond.
Just to answer for myself, just 1 minute. Who's do I get a
And
righteous
I was gonna
rebuttal?
say, and at least they're standing on some kind of business. I know that.
Not,
I
not,
respect them
not,
for
not
standing on
against
business.
the whitey man that's smacking them
Well,
around.
they standing on business
They ain't
against
standing
y'all
on no
because y'all
business.
are over there. Wait a
They
minute,
more.
because y'all are. You're not gonna overtalk me. No, because y'all are. No, I didn't overtalk you. What the hell is wrong with you? They know that you guys are over there undermining them and doing all the stuff that these Africans are doing here to us in America, and they over there whooping y'all tails and getting you up out of their country. So I respect them for that. Stand on something.
And they
They
stay in
begging,
their
they begging us to
most of
come
them.
back.
Most of them stay in their country.
They sure do. They
You
love their
already.
country.
Yeah, you already had your rebuttal. 3D. You want your final say for this rebuttal before we get to Batty Girl?
Please, host, do you know how much Ghanaians use skin and lightning bleach? The last people to tell us about self-hate are Ghanaians, and they still wear those blonde wigs in court. The judges and the lawyers and all that, they still wear those blonde wigs. The colonizer
You
left long.
lying. He
I'm
is.
telling you, you can look it up. You can look it up. And another interesting thing, one thing about Ghanaians, multiracial relationships, they love those. Nobody loves themselves a German man or woman than a Ghanaian. You must look it up. We had a Ghanaian who was a sports. We gave him a job in South Africa. These ungrateful weirdos. He was working as a sports announcer in South Africa. He said the weirdest thing in his analysis of the sport. He said it was Germany playing. And he says something like, blue eyes and blonde hair. Efficient machine. And I was like, what the hell does blue eyes, blonde hair have to do with football? And this is the Ghanaian mentality. And they use the cheap kind of bleach that burns them and makes them look maroon instead of light skin, you know? So they are the last people to tell us about self-hate. Thank you, host.
You're welcome. Go ahead, Batty Girl.
Guys, please, we need to use our common sense here. Jamaica is an island surrounded by water. Saying that we don't have any access to any of our beaches or less than 1% of our beaches does not make any sense. The only time they're saying that we don't have access to our beaches is when they have resorts. The resorts are built at the beach, and to access the beach, you need to go through the resort, right? But here's the thing. Resorts are mostly only in Montego Bay, Negril, areas like that. Majority of Jamaica is country. For instance, my parish, the second largest parish in Jamaica, St. Elizabeth, we don't have any resorts. Beaches are everywhere. Like we probably have over 50 beaches, so many beaches. That's all free. Anybody can go to. The dog, the pussy rat, anybody can go to. So this whole thing where we don't have access to our beach, it's only at the resorts. They build the resorts at the beach, we don't have access to it. right? Ideally, it shouldn't be like that, but we're surrounded by water. We have beaches everywhere. It's only a few resorts in comparison to the amount of beaches that we have.
Okay, hold on, Betty girl. So, but can y'all get a room? Can y'all book those beaches? I mean, can y'all go there to
What
those
do you mean?
resorts? I mean, to those resorts. Y'all can go to
Ye-
them.
Yeah, we can go, but it's a resort, so you have to pay to actually
Right,
go
right.
into the resort. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you got the money, you can go to the
Yeah, if you
resort.
got the money, you can go. And also, what a lot of people are not saying, some of them they have the Jamaican price and the foreigner price. So it's not like some of them are not available to Jamaican people as well. The thing is that it's trending in foreign, like in the UK and whatever. They're saying these things, but in reality, what we're living in Jamaica is completely different. Growing up in Jamaica, I went to the beach at least three, 4 times a week because where I lived, I had access to like in a 15-minute drive, I had access to maybe like five or
Oh,
six beaches.
okay. Thank you,
So
Molly.
yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Smoko. Final say.
Mm.
Not another thing that is similar with Nigerians, the excuses. You know, you just admitted that you roll out the red carpet for Prince Charles. They like to decorate their embarrassment and make it look good, you know. We wouldn't know all these things if your fellow Jamaicans had just stayed in Jamaica and climbed up. You know, when you want to buy alcohol, host, you go to a liquor store. In Jamaica, they climb a tree and they brew something homemade in Nigeria. Is called palm wine. There is another similarity they have with the Jamaicans. So there's no use decorating. There's only 1% of our beaches because it's a resort. If you can, don't tie yourself in knots. Your beaches are owned by Whitey, and that is case closed. Thank you for the opportunity, host. I'll be dropping.
My God, you can't go to your own
Okay, thank you,
towns. What
Spoko.
are you talking about
Thank you.
someone's beach?
You always welcome back, Spoko. All right, let's get to
Spoke on a
tribal.
crazy one.
Let's get to who was first. Who was first American? Was it America or tribal?
Yeah, I'll be next. I'll be
Yeah,
next.
tribal.
Tribal. Okay, hey tribal. What's your ethnicity for the room?
Well, I was born in Barbados, but I have North African heritage as well. But
Okay,
I
you
consider
want to
myself
address?
Barbadian.
Okay, you want
To
to?
address something the panel,
I
and
want you to
also to
address the
address.
prompt, sir. First,
Yeah,
before
sure,
you
right.
do anything, you're gonna have 2 minutes. Just address the prompt, and then you can say what you want.
Yeah, sure. I don't think Caribbean people are siding with Africans. I think what is going on is misrepresentation of Jamaican Rastafari movement and Haitians, right? So because you will see these guys predominantly, you presume that majority Caribbean people are actually interested in unifying or siding with Africans. Most of our movements is based on economics. So if it involves trade or exchange of goods or services, yeah, we'll be interested in that there. But we're not actually interested in actually, unifying in the whole sense of a Pan-African view. As a matter of fact, the Pan-African movement is probably less than 5% within the Caribbean countries, right? Beside Jamaica, right? So I think that's the problem with most people, where they actually look at the well-known Caribbean countries and think, hey, you know what, we're actually interested in actually farming these bonds and so forth. Then also you got to look at the cultural context and historic context. Majority of us in the Caribbean, just outside of Jamaica, we're fully aware that the African countries would have sold our ancestors as slaves, right? Whether it's Ghana, whether it's Benin, which is modern day Dahomey, whether it's the Yorubas, we're fully aware these guys sold us. Most of us just actually pretend we don't know. Are we not actually interested in raising conversation? Because we already reached the point where we understand that these guys don't actually, wrestle with accountability. So it isn't a sense of us trying to seek anything from them. It's just mostly based on economics, and that's about it. You don't see from the forming of the West Indian Federation in 1960 to now with CARICOM, there has not been a mention of any single freedom of movement of any African through the Caribbean, not once. So you have to be realistic.
True.
Okay. Does anyone? I didn't see any dice, so I'm assuming nobody had any rebuttals. Okay, tribal. We will be moving on to America. Hey, thank you, NM. Hi, American. What's your ethnicity?
I'm Black American.
All right. Would you like to address the prompt?
Yeah. They have a common disdain. That's plain and simple. Everybody get on this panel and they talking about the past. This part is addressing right now, the present time of what's going on. Everybody fly their flags. We have no problem with that. We support their business. We even go to their parades. But when we decide to do our own thing, now it's a problem. And far as the dude from Ghana, a couple months ago, the president of Ghana was just in New York City doing what? Trying to steal from us. But he in Jamaica banging with them. We have no allies. That's plain and simple. And far as anybody from the islands, that's cool. We go, we hang out. But every time we come to your islands, y'all overcharging us. There's no love. There's no, hey, American brother, I'm gonna get this for you. Sister, do this. None of that. So they get on these panels and they act like they so united. But when you get on the panel with Africans, Caribbeans, and it's not the same. Real disdain, real nasty talk. But they live in our communities. We support their business. But now it's to the point where we just like, you know what? We cool on y'all. We gonna fall back for a minute. But now we the bad guys. Well, fuck it. Call me the bad guy. That's how I feel. That's all I got.
Okay. Go ahead, 3D.
Man, first of all, man, no one is even talking about FBAs in this prompt. This is not about FBAs, and you centering yourself. Second of all, what are you talking about? Ghana president came and stole from you, bro. You ain't got nothing to steal from. What was there to steal? What are you talking about? The fact that he accomplished something that he set out to do, which is to get the world to proclaim the transatlantic slave trade as the worst atrocity of humankind ever. That's only adding to your claims of reparations. He didn't ask for reparations. Stop lying. He didn't ask for none of that. He just came to do that job. And I think was it Washington University was supposed to give him an honorary doctorate degree, which they took back. They last minute they told him not to come to the university. They canceled it because why? He's anti LGBTQIA policies in Ghana. He rejected that, so they mad at him, and they found that last minute. So he came here for all of that, and
You
then
got
they
manual
tried to reject him. So, dude, stop all that. Trying to make yourself center yourself, trying to make yourself a victim. You're not. Stop.
Okay, hold on real quick before American respond. 3D, do y'all like y'all president over there in Ghana? Y'all happy with him? Huh? 3D. 3D. Okay, go ahead, tribal.
So, sorry, can you hear me now? I was
Yeah.
responding.
Yeah, I was wondering if y'all like y'all president. Y'all satisfied with y'all
Oh
Ghanaian president?
yeah. He's one of the best
Doing right by
presidents.
the people over there?
Yeah. He's doing great work. Like I said, he put up the royalties on gold.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know. If
Yeah,
y'all,
he's
so
one
ain't
of the best
nobody
presidents.
planning on unaliving them then, right?
No. He's one of the best presidents we've had in a very long time. He's
Okay.
actually doing really good things for the people. Yeah.
Okay, well that's good. All right, go ahead, American.
I ain't got no rebuttal. Everybody's saying what they did in New York City. Everybody's saying what they did. And there's only
Hold on.
only a scam
Somebody else.
artist believe in the scam artists.
Okay, well somebody else wanted to say something to you too. Who was that? Who was that Tether think tank who rolled their dice? I'm not sure.
No, you
Well
mean
that's
to
okay.
American? To America?
Yeah, to American the man.
Well, yeah, I did have something to say to him. I, we have to my African and Caribbean brothers, we have to show some grace to African Americans because the
We're not
situation.
Africans.
Hang on, the situation is this: communities that dealt with generational racism, unfortunately, experience self-hate. Self-hate. So these people, because of the the buck breaking, the breeding farms, the bed winches, the
Just
things that
listen to the
happened for
disrespect.
centuries.
The disrespect is just
They
crazy.
have developed
Wait a minute. Hold
a
on, Tether Think
self
Tank.
hatred.
Hold on. So you gonna just come up here. You know, and you got the nerves to be a Nigerian. And y'all fingers, you see that baddie girl? You see how they
The
like to
scum
throw
of
up
the
in
No,
our
no,
face?
earth.
Hold
I'm
on, no,
showing.
no, 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 no. Hold on. You see how they like to y'all NTL and baddie girl and tribal. Y'all like to see y'all see how these Africans like to come here and throw in our face
Ma'am,
with our
I'm understanding
ancestors.
your
Hold
plight.
on,
Yeah.
no, hold
Can I
on.
can I say something?
Wait a minute, hold on, tribal. Let me
Yeah.
respond. I just want to make clear to the other people who ancestors was victims of the transatlantic slave trade. Do y'all see how these especially here Nigerian, do y'all see how they like to come and remind us of what our ancestors went through? You know, he came up here before and said about the dogs, the people getting bit by dogs and stuff. But you know, they like to come and remind us of what they participated
That's
in.
one of
Yeah,
the main
yeah, I
things.
see
And
it.
you know what? I should have
Yeah.
mentioned this from before, but that's one of the main things that will always make us so vastly different is that the Africans, the continental Africans, will never fail to remind us of what we went through. But when they're ready,
Right.
they will group up with who they want to group up with.
Compassion. I'm showing compassion.
Okay.
I'm being compassionate.
Hold on.
No, you're
That's not compassion.
no.
Tiva, I don't know if you're aware, right? That like I said, I think it's because of the Jamaicans and Haitians, you guys become so arrogant. But what you told the African Americans, right? That same history that they went through, we in the Caribbean went through that as well. Matter of fact, their slave code, the slave code they had actually comes from Barbados,
I
right?
ain't no African American in here. It's a
Right.
black American in here.
Well, Black Americans thing. Everyone uses the term Black Americans,
Yeah,
right?
well, in this
So,
room, ain't no African Americans in here.
right. So everything you say to them, right, to a Caribbean person who's listening to you, you're gonna find that offensive, and this is why majority of Caribbean people don't like Africans. We just pretend we don't actually like you guys. The Jamaicans obviously they are mystified with the Rastafari movement and the Back to Ethiopia movement. But majority of people in Caribbean, we are forgiving to the Jamaican people because we understand the context of slavery. But majority of us know that Ethiopia owns slaves as well, right? So it's just
Why
these things you
y'all
gotta understand
pretending? Why y'all
in terms of
pretending?
context.
But why y'all gotta
That's not
pretending?
true. That's not true.
But
We
why
We're
y'all
not
get
gotta
along
pretending.
well.
pretending? Hold on. Why you?
No, wait, hold on.
Why
No, we're
y'all
not.
over there pretending y'all like them and y'all don't?
Keeping the peace.
No, when we say pretending, right? We're making the sense that okay, it's like let's say I approach you, right? Love's word, right? And it says to you, hey, you know what? In the past, this would have happened. And instead of you actually addressing the issue, you shift the blame. Or give me a perfect example. For instance, slavery, right? Is it impossible for African American and a Caribbean person to ever get reparations, right? It isn't because of the Europeans. It isn't because of the white Americans. It isn't because of any person who's white that practiced slavery. The reason that you can't get reparations is because it's impossible to get these African nations to admit that they sold slaves.
That's not true. Ghana
So
already admitted it. Ghana already admitted it. Go ahead.
I'm talking as a block, right? As a block, you have to get people to admit, hey, you know what? We sold these people as property. Then the Europeans bought them
But
Some
I don't
for
know
chiefs
why
did
for
it.
you
Some
sounding
chiefs
so
did it.
defeated. We gonna give our reparations. Hold on,
right.
tribal, and we ain't gonna stop. It might not be in our lifetime. It might be in our children's, but we gonna keep fighting. That's what we
Yeah,
do.
but watch, you know, the Caribbean has gone about reparations in a different route now. We are going about reparations, so we got a way to get the Africans to ask for
Okay.
reparations, right? But you're
All right.
admitting that, hey, you know what, that the transatlantic slavery was the greatest atrocity, right?
Okay. All
But
right.
then the
Hold on.
Caribbean moved,
Hold on, because I can't
yeah.
hardly. Go ahead. American Rivers. Go ahead, and then we're gonna let
I was
American
gonna
go.
say, so Tether Think Tank, you always want to come up here and remind us what our ancestors went through. That was 500 years ago. That shit ain't got nothing to do with what we're saying today. How we feel today. Okay? We can't feel physically or mentally or understand what our ancestors went through. The only thing that we know is what they went through. Okay. Do we feel bad for our ancestors? Yes. Do we feel empathy for our ancestors? Yes. So don't come up here and try to sit here talking about, oh, their ancestors. What the hell does that have to do with what we're talking about
Those are my
today?
ancestors too, though.
Wait a minute. I don't give a shit what you talking about. And you about to piss me clean off today. Because you come up here all the time being condescending. You think you so goddamn smart. Okay? And I'm sick of it. Like I said, it's 2026. Okay? It's 2026. That shit happened 500 damn years. Don't you get up here with your lies, spewing lies, and that venom and poisonous
That's why you
bullshit
deserve
coming out your
reparations. I'm
damn mouth.
agreeing. I
Let me
agree.
tell you something, shit face. Don't you, I love TikTok shop. Don't you come up here talking that stuff. Because that shit happened over 500 years
We're on
ago.
the same
And
side. We're
and
on the
like
same
I
side
said,
here.
shut up. Like I said, don't you come up here telling these people that we're feeling this way because of what happened to our ancestors. That is the stupidest shit you could come up here and say. Okay, we already know you dumb. You just verifying it.
Okay, let's go ahead, American, so we can move on to NTL.
Yeah, and don't say that again, because I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna tear the devil is a liar. You need to listen, boy.
I got the
Hey,
belt.
sis, don't get yourself round up by somebody that shit in their hand. Then this is the point. If you let these people talk long enough, you're gonna really understand who they are and how they feel. It's just plain and simple. He know what he's saying. He know what he was doing. It just, I mean, man, just look
It's
at where he come from.
compassion, sir.
Look at these people
No,
background. That's all you gotta do is look at their
let me
background.
tell you something. I believe in reprimanding people. I believe in correcting people. I believe in rebuke. Okay? I come from a righteous lineage and we correct each other and we hold one another accountable. This freaking moron's mother is a black American from what he says. We don't know. He looked
African
like a
American.
damn
She's African
African.
American.
He looked like a damn African. She went through chattel slavery and all that stuff too. And why she's not feeling some kind of way, I don't know what's wrong with this idiot. Cause he must be lying because he ain't got a drop of our blood. Talking the way he sit up here talking with your bubblehead ass.
Okay,
Sick of
y'all.
you.
Okay, go ahead, American, the man.
That's just the
We
point.
got
That's
this.
all I gotta say.
Okay,
Just let
all
them
right.
talk long enough. You really understand who they are.
All right. Thank you. Hey, NTL, welcome back.
Hey, what's up? How you doing, lovely?
I'm doing good. What's your ethnicity again for the people in the room?
Yeah, my family is Jamaican, both sides.
Okay, you want to address the prompt?
Yeah, so why are Caribbeans siding with Africans? They aren't, to be honest. And if they are, it's an act of like desperation, trying to click up with who they can in order to like, I guess, find a way to like stay in the country somehow, some way. But really, on the island, the girl next to me is right. Bad gal, they are, she's right. They only 1% of Jamaicans adhere to Rastafari and care about that. The other 99 look at them like they're balmy, like they're crazy. My family's from the same place where she's from. Um, yeah, the average Jamaican doesn't look like a Nigerian or a Ghanaian. We all look different. We have our own different looks, but yeah, me personally, I don't have an issue with any black person anywhere. But as far as the Caribbean, I know these people. They don't really care too much about what's going on anywhere else. If it's a money thing, it's a money thing. But that's it. I'll land it.
All right. Anybody got any rebuttals?
Yeah,
I,
just
I got a supporting his point. He's 100%
Okay,
right.
hold on.
To think Caribbean doing terrible these
Hold
things
on.
that he's talking about.
Yeah, hold on, Tribal. 3D came off his mic first. Please, if y'all want to respond, roll dice as soon as you know you were gonna want to respond. If something make you feel a certain kind of way, tell the think tank you last. Hold on, Tribal. Go ahead, 3D.
I'm just so confused about these the Jamaicans that come up here and say Jamaicans don't think about nothing else but Jamaica, and Jamaican don't care about what's going on with Africa. They don't care about their African identity. Bob Marley, a lot of his music was about Africa. What are we talking about? A lot of Jamaican.
Marley is one man that represents Rastafari.
All right,
That's
bro.
what
Hold on,
he's
NTL. We
one
gotta
man.
let them. Hold on. We gotta let people land. They playing. You gonna have a final say. Go. You gonna have a. Go ahead. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
thank you. But Marley is the biggest artist out of Jamaica. And his whole identity and everything was about connecting to Africa and creating a bridge between Africa and Jamaica, and Africans embrace Black power and unity. That was his whole message, which influences obviously not just Jamaicans. It influenced Ghanaians too. I grew up listening to Bob Marley and Peter Tosh and a lot of these great Jamaican musicians who were very pro-Black. And there are lots of Jamaican connections to Ghana specifically because Jamaicans are Ghanaians and Ghanaians are Jamaicans. Like we're literally connected in that way. Jamaica is the name that derived from Jamaica. It's a tree phrase. There are African towns in Jamaica and the Jamaican towns in Ghana specifically. There's so many Jamaicans in Ghana today. So where are you coming up with this stuff from? I don't understand.
I'm coming up with it because I am the blood of Jamaica. I have a Jamaican mom, a Jamaican dad. I have Jamaican grandparents and Jamaican great grandparents. Here's a quote from my Jamaican grandmother who's born there in 1951 when Jamaica wasn't independent. She says, I want no quote. This is my grandmother. You hear me? I don't want nothing to do with African culture. That's her words. That's my grandmother Doreen Newman's words. Okay? That's her. All right. Here goes my father. My father, him say, yo, me rate Africa, yes, still, but I'm Jamaican. Here's my grandfather. He says, I'm not African, I'm Jamaican. I'm a black man, and I know where me come from, but I'm Jamaican.
That's all I'm saying. You're
Hold
verifying.
on.
They're verifying what I said.
Hold on. But
I never
what
said
I'm
you're
trying to
African.
see. Hold on, but what we're trying to say is that listen, when push come to shove, even with right now, we don't want anyone coming into the country to the island of Jamaica. They're sending deportees from other places. We don't want them. We don't even want our own bad behave people that's in other countries. We don't even want them. We'll take them because they're Jamaican, but we don't even really want anyone else there. And furthermore,
Okay, you gotta land your plane. You got a lot of
Land,
remarks.
land, 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 land,
Just
land. I'm
say
done. I'm
something, cause
done.
you got like 3 or 4. Hold on. It ain't you. It ain't you quite yet. It's Damn. Go ahead, tribal. I think it was you. Go ahead, tribal.
I think for the universe, I think you're actually looking at popular entertainers and having that misrepresent what the actual people in Caribbean believe. No, yes, at some point in time, some great ancestors came from
We
Africa,
can
right?
barely hear you. It's something wrong. You got some echo or
Oh, sorry
something.
about it. If you hear me now?
Yeah, that's good.
Right. So our ancestors came from Africa 500 years ago, right? We are a complete
What's
different
that
people with different
beeping?
belief
Hold
systems.
on. What's that beeping sound?
It's a Caribbean thing. We are,
It's frogs.
Sound
It's
like
the
he
yeah,
on a
frogs.
swing set. He's swinging or something.
Okay.
yeah.
Y'all know what that is? It's natural.
It's like what's the bird call again? But at night time, it's
Oh,
like
you mean
you hear it a
whistling
lot.
frogs? Yeah, whistling frogs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
Oh.
frogs.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, whistling
Okay.
frogs.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Go ahead,
Right.
tribal.
Yeah, it's so accustomed to them that it actually don't affect me. Yeah, but they were saying his belief system is that based on Bob Marley, and Bob Marley is one man. Bob Marley also believed that Selassie was Christ. Majority of people in Caribbean don't believe that. Like I said, you're taking a person who represents a 1% of a population, became popular, and you believe that he represents the views of the average Caribbean person, right? He does not, right? In addition, like I was saying, the Ashanti people would have sold the Jamaicans as slaves, right? So we already know that as well, right? So you can't try to bond with a person and say our bond is based on ancestry. Ancestry means nothing in terms of people develop a new form of identity. Just like the African Americans or Black Americans, right, have been in America for all those years. They have their own culture and their own norms now, right? It's completely alien to whatever ancestor came 500 years ago. So you have to look at that context as well, right?
Thank you,
Can, can
Tribal.
I?
You want nope, it's not you. It's NTL. NTL, he was rebutting you.
He rebutted me actually.
Well, no, because it
Yeah,
ain't
yeah.
your turn. So no, because it wasn't his turn. So we just gonna go to tell the think tank. Then you next, buddy.
All
Then
right.
we gonna move on. But
I
hold
just
on, Tribal. Let me rotate you down so I can get to the people in the queue. Thank you. You can come back anytime, Tribal. Go ahead, tell the think tank.
right. I just wanted to say that we live in a globalized world, and Jamaica, its primary source of revenue is tourism. So you can't afford to take this isolationist stand if you want your economy to grow. So this notion that you want to, Jamaica's just for Jamaicans. You have Indians, Chinese, people of all nationalities are Jamaican citizens, and your business economy depends on, you know, attracting tourism from around the world, not just from European countries, but from Nigeria, from the Caribbean, from all people in the world. So what you're talking about is bad for business, and you don't speak for all Jamaicans. I guarantee you, your view is just an isolated view of people who probably don't own anything or are responsible for anything. So shout out to you. But I do want to say that this this way of looking at the world is usually more common to people who are a racial minority group, a black minority surrounded by hostile white people. This is why we have these people who suffer from internalized racism. And I'm gonna land on that. Go ahead.
I'd like to respond.
Is
Yeah,
it my turn now, isn't it?
you right after NTL. You the next. Go ahead.
Okay, cool.
Okay, yeah. So I'm just explaining to him. My bad. I'm just explaining to him like how the people of the island are and their temperament. Of course, we need tourism, yes, and that means you can come and do business. Any country wants your business, but staying there and being one of us and being intertwined and interconnected with we is a totally different conversation. You understand? It's a different thing. Of course, you can come and spend your little money. Yeah, of course, anyone can come. But as far as being one of us and us being united and link up, not more than so. Not really. I'm telling you, I know these people. Live with them my whole life. I know the island. I know them. The average Jamaican, honest to God, ain't really thinking about nothing outside of Jamaica more than so. I'll end.
Wow. Okay,
Okay.
go ahead, Betty girl.
Yeah, man, because honestly, I have a lot to say. First of all, 3D, you are wrong about two things. And this is, honestly, what me talk about, this is exactly what I mean when I say that Africans will use their version of knowledge that they grew up from in Africa or the African family that they tell about the Black Americans, Jamaicans, whatever, and they'll use it as how they see us until they actually know what we're like. Then they start to dislike us. Because in Jamaica, the reason why, first of all, Bob Marley, most of his songs were not about Africa. Most of Bob Marley's songs were about the current situation, the current political situation in Jamaica, which is why they tried to assassinate him twice, right? Which is why all the politicians and the gang members, they said to Bob, if you have this concert about bringing the Jamaican people together, then we're going to assassinate you. If you actually listen to most of Bob's songs, Buffalo Soldier, One Love, Everything Can Be Alright, it was all indicative to the political situation in Jamaica because everything that split up. Bob Marley's focus was not Africa. That is so far from the truth. There's a whole Netflix documentary, right, about Bob Marley, about the whole situation at the time in Jamaica and how his music brought all the Jamaican people together despite the political situation. So it is so crazy to me and narcissistic, and it proves my exact point that you guys still see that and you think, oh, Bob Marley, his whole thing, which is glazed in Africa, which means all Jamaicans glaze Africa. And also, you said the word Jamaica comes from some Ghanaian word. The word Jamaica comes from Jamaica.
Betty girl.
Sorry, Jamaica, which comes from the Taino. It was the Taino that called Jamaica Jamaica. The English word for it is Jamaica. And just one more thing, quick. This guy, he said over here that most Jamaicans are not like that because if you think like how NTL said that you're surrounded by mostly racist white people, and bro, people listen, I'm born and raised in Jamaica. My mother is one of the biggest from business owners in Jamaica. She travel all around Jamaica. The people them around her would say the same thing. My father is the first black demolition owner in London. Very successful man. The first black demolition owner in London, right? And him himself would tell me these things about Africa. My father in London, my mother in Jamaica, both very big, successful, big business owners, and they mostly the same blood clot thing. And I just need to accept it because most Jamaicans, this is what we are telling you. In our phone head, we're glazed and we're obsessed with it. The reality is we don't. We
Okay.
just like the black Americans, we want to have our own blood clot identity. Leave it. That's a master God.
Okay, thank you, Batty Girl. Final say, NTL.
No, I agree with her 100%. She's right, and she's born there and raised there. So she's even more thorough than I am. I have the blood, she has the blood, but she have the soil. She born there and raised. I'm telling you, I know these people well. I know them real well. The answer is no. I grew up as a Rasta too. Trust me. Only 1% of the island adheres to Rastafari in those teachings and those beliefs. The 99 look at them like they're crazy. That's the other 99. The other 99, look at them like they're sick and mental and need help. Okay? Now, as far as Bob Marley, I can even go deeper as far as Rastafari with him. The other Rastaman them, the Bingy man them from the other mansions them, they look at him like he's not even a real black man because him seed white, him have a white father. Listen, it's deeper than you guys can comprehend. I'm on the inside. I'm telling you, it's not what you think. It's not what you think. I'll land.
All right, thank you, NTL. So 3D, no, Batty Girl and NTL. No, y'all Caribbean. 3D, I'm gonna rotate you down. No, we gonna hold on in the queue. Go ahead, tell the think tank. We're
Yep.
throwing it
Bad girl,
over.
follow me now.
Huh?
So I'm talking to the bad girl next to me. Follow me now.
Oh, okay. I hope she heard you.
Yeah.
Go ahead, tell the
Well,
think
real
tank.
quick, first and foremost, happy Friday. Shout out to you, Miss Love's World. I hope you had a terrific week and hope you have a great weekend.
Thank you.
All right. So why
I was
are
hoping
Caribbeans
to
siding with
address
Africans?
tap and think
You
tank
got to mute
before
your
we
mic. You got
go.
to mute your mic. I don't know who that is. So Caribbeans understand that they have African ancestry, number one, and we have not only economic, but we're making trade deals. We just had the Afro-Caribbean Investment Summit in March in Abuja, Nigeria, where $40 trillion worth of trade deals were hashed out. This means petroleum products from Nigeria and West Africa are going to be sold to countries in the Caribbean. We're going to increase the embassies between different countries in Africa and the Caribbean to make it easier to travel there, to pay for the various vacations in the Caribbean. There's going to be investment in agriculture, technology between the countries, and a lot of wealthy Nigerians are able to purchase land and take advantage of the investment in the Caribbean in order for a pathway to permanent residency and citizenship. So this is not only economic, but is political integration. It is what real Pan-Africanism is about. It's about economic and political integration between African countries. The problem is that a lot of Black people who are the minority group in their country can't really participate in this type of Pan-Africanism because they don't control their foreign policy or domestic policy or economic policies. So this is about economic and political integration, and Caribbeans know that they're Africans. And I'm gonna land on that.
Anybody have any rebuttals
Yeah,
for television?
yeah. Hi, how you doing?
Hey, how you
I'm
doing?
a
Go ahead,
Jamaican
girl.
living in Jamaica.
Okay, you have a rebuttal for Tell the Think Tank?
Those two persons saying that they are Jamaicans who actually live outside of Jamaica, they're not speaking for us. They know nothing about Jamaicans.
Hold on,
We are
ma'am.
proud of
Hold on,
we are
ma'am.
proud of
Hold
our
on. Wait a minute, ma'am.
yeah.
Come on now. Come on. Do you have a rebuttal for Tell the Think Tank? If not, we gonna have to get to you. Coming up soon. But do you have a rebuttal for Tell the Think Tank? I don't think she do. Nobody else had a rebuttal for Tell the Think Tank? Okay, we're gonna rotate you down to the think tank so
All
I
right,
can
much
get space.
respect.
All right. All right, next we had Mark. Hey, Mark.
Hey, what's up? I actually wanted to talk to Ted the Think Tank because I had a few rebuttals for
Well,
him.
I just asked. Oh,
I didn't
I
want to
just,
interrupt you.
but I just asked the question. Did anybody else have a rebuttal to him?
I
Nobody
had
said
a,
nothing.
well, I could say this real quick. Um, that
Hold
man
on.
talked why. Okay,
What's your ethnicity?
I'm a Black American.
Okay, you want to address the prompt, Mark, for me, please?
Sure. White
Okay,
the
thank you.
Caribbean side with Africans now. Um, Most of the time when I see them siding with Africans is when they in America and they because they're both immigrant tribal people and they always link up that way. Um, that's pretty much it on that topic. When they outside of America, I don't really see the I don't really see them doing anything together. When he was speaking about the trade, that was the only thing I seen. It was kind of interesting he was saying that, but I doubt they in control of that. Like from what I guess he was going into, I doubt they in control of that. That's probably European or Western countries actually making them decisions. Um, while I got this little time left, I do want to say he was speaking about the 500 years ago. We really technically wasn't slaves for 500 years. We was warring for 500 years plus. That's what we was doing that the whole entire time. It wasn't no butt breaking and all that other BS. Um, if they say, oh, it's myth saying, oh, some man would take their son and raise their son to sleep with all the women, and sometimes they would sleep with the mothers, the aunts, and the sisters. But we have no history of incest. No Black American look like a Somalian or look like some West Virginian white man because they all did incest. We have no proof in our lineage and our bloodlines of incest. So that whole myth of they used to breed us and stuff is a bunch of BS. Um, he said a lot of stuff, and I really wanted to talk with him about that because all his talking points was YT talking points. But I'm gonna end with this. In the South, most of our people had slaves, but though they technically wasn't slaves, that was family members that was working the land. In South Carolina, it was a slave. It was a slave owner that had 40 something slaves, and all of them was his family.
That they bought out of slavery. Yep, sure did.
And most of the time, that was from Seminole, the Seminole Wars when they
Fact.
recaptured them from the North because the
Yep.
North was collecting us as slaves, not the South. So like that, like the whole story and what they be telling us, the Africans and whoever else from outside this country be telling us is a bunch of bull. They learning the information from the YT man. And I'm only coming up here just to correct whoever talks on BS. Because again, we was never incest, because if we was incest, we'll be looking like Somalians today. We never practiced that. I'm gonna do a video about that shortly, but we never did any of that crap.
Okay, thank you, Mark. Anybody have any rebuttals for Mark? Go ahead,
Yeah,
3D.
I got a rebuttal. Dude, the fact that you think African countries are connecting with Black leaders in the Caribbean, or even like entrepreneurs, are coming together and striking trade deals, and automatically you think the white man have to have something to do with that, shows how small your brain is.
First
Like
of
that's
all, I'm sorry I got to cut your time, but I never said anything about that. I was commenting on what the
Okay,
guy said before.
hold on.
yeah, that's
Just
what he was
remember
saying.
that. Let him finish. You're going to have a
He
post.
said there's a conference in Nigeria and about 40 million worth of trade deals were hashed out between Black entrepreneurs. These are Nigerian millionaires and billionaires and Caribbean millionaires and government leaders, and they're striking deals. Afribank just committed $5 billion to infrastructure in the Caribbean. There's so much big business happening between Black entrepreneurs who have wealth
Okay, land your plane, 3D.
across these two places, the Caribbean and Africa.
Thank you, Beba. All right, go ahead, Mark.
It will blow your mind. Just look into it.
Okay, go ahead, Mark. Final say.
This is my final word. I really don't care if it ain't about Americans. I really don't care. But I don't think whatever
America
y'all doing
too.
is all
Look
that
into
great.
it. Look into it.
I don't think whatever y'all doing is all that great. If y'all can't get like running water and a decent standard of electricity and things like that, I think y'all got bigger things to worry about inside y'all countries versus trade. If the trade's not gonna help y'all better y'all country, then I don't think it's a good idea. At this point, y'all need to focus on getting all the citizens, the people that came to America and became citizens out of America and into the country, because they're a lot smarter than the people that's in the countries currently. Because why? They inherit the American culture. Anyone that inherits American culture is 10 times smarter than anyone that's outside of America, especially the third world countries. I land there.
All
Still
right.
saying making money is
Thanks
not a
for
good
coming
idea.
up.
What is he talking about?
Hold on, 3D. Thanks for coming up. Blessed.
Doing?
Hey, how you doing? Now you want to address the prompt?
Yeah, what Mark? Okay, I wanted to rebut what Mark said. Also, what he said lastly. Debunk what he said. Mark,
You was
Jamaican
here,
national.
Danielle. You wasn't here before Blessed, was you?
Ah,
Hold on. That's why you wasn't here before her. Go ahead, Blessed.
okay.
You was?
Um,
Hold on. You can come off your mic. Come up here, guys. Hold on,
Yeah,
Blessed. Go ahead.
I could make it super quick. I know she got some pressing issues with Mark and the other dude that dropped.
okay. Mark. Yes, there are a lot of Jamaican nationals living in America, but let me tell you this: a lot of them are returning home. A lot of them, they are coming home in droves. They are here. A lot of them are returning home. So please don't have any problem with them being in Jamaica because they're coming. They're actually coming home. There won't be any problem to you. Um, Pertaining to the prompt, why are Caribbean siding with Africans now? Um, to tell you the honest truth, we don't have any problems with Africans. We see ourselves as Africans, as Caribbean people, right? Um, the majority of us in the Caribbean, especially like Jamaica, Haiti, Antigua, these places, the majority of us are black people and we see ourselves as Africans. You might ask us who we are when we're in America and we say that we're Jamaicans or we're Haitians and so on. We said that because we don't have to identify ourselves. We don't have to, because the majority of us are actually black, so we don't need to be saying that we're black Jamaicans or we're black Haitians because 98% of us are of black ancestry. So we don't have to. The Chinese would have to say that they're Chinese Jamaican, right? And most of the time they don't have to because you hear it in their voices also, right? Um, the persons that came earlier saying that Jamaicans don't this, Jamaica, we are proud of our Africanness. We don't see anything wrong with Africans. We are proud. We celebrate African, and we want African unity, right? I cannot tell the Americans what to believe. It is just their point. It is just their stance. They believe what they want to believe, or they know what they want to know. A lot of you guys are mixed. Most of us here in the Caribbean aren't mixed, right? So you hold on to your
That's
point.
a lie. Ain't that a lie?
Huh?
Lie. That's a lie.
Huh? You said most of y'all not mixed.
Yeah, most of us aren't.
Y'all didn't. Oh, okay. I ain't gonna even go there. All right, hold on. Anybody got any rebuttals for her?
I got
Hold on. Go ahead, Mark, and then NTL.
So my bad, NTL. Is the one rebuttal I have is most Black Americans are not mixed. We recently started mixing. Now we had this thing called segregation in the 1900s. So we technically didn't mix. It's this later generation mixing because of what's we been seeing on TV, what's been shown on TV, and most of the time it's because the migrations that happen in America. It allows the TVs to take a different, broader stance on the whole situation with black on snow bunnies or black women with white men. It's all propaganda, but most black Americans don't miss. You should take a look at Georgia or Louisiana. A lot of us, we stick to our own. It's only when we get into the northern states.
We are mixed. What are you talking about? Most
What
black
mixed?
Americans are mixed. Yes, we are. And our ancestors did too. So what are you talking about? Most of us, that's what makes us black Americans, the mixture. That's
What
what makes us our own. Wait a minute. That's what makes us our own special ethnic group. We are the most diverse group because we are a mixed group. Okay? We are mixed. Yes, we are. And so are them Jamaicans are too. They're mixed too. So let's just I just had to correct that.
What are we mixed with? Correct it. If you go correct it, please go in the details.
We're mixed with white. We're Indian, a lot of us. We're black, regular black. Some people got some of them slaves mixed up in them. We are a mixed group. What are you talking about?
These are
So,
facts, Mark.
so
These
we
are
mixed,
undeniable
right?
facts.
So
So,
what? And if that
excuse me.
wasn't, wait a minute, hold on. Now I don't know what your family did. For most of us, we are. And on top of it too, you can't just put us all under one umbrella and say this is what your family did. This is why I don't know about what your family did, but I'm a black American and my family is definitely mixed, just like most black Americans that I know. That's why we have different type of skin tones. Some of us are dark, some of us are lighter, some of us are caramel, red undertones, copper tones. That's where those tones come from. That's how you know that we are not continental Africans, because those people are purple pretty much. So we are a
The
mixed
ignorant stuff.
ethnic people. Wait a minute, I'm not ignorant. You're fucking ignorant.
Yo, you need to chill, dude.
I'm not gonna listen. I'm not gonna argue with y'all about the shit. Okay, I'm just gonna speak the facts, and I'm gonna speak the facts, and it is what it is. And I don't. Your mama and your grandmama look African. Okay.
All right, y'all. Let's move the conversation forward. Bless, did you want to read? I'm lost now. Bless, did you want to respond? She's on tea time. Okay, go ahead, NTL.
I'll be fast, right? I don't want to wait so we can move on. So to Blessed, I don't know if she's there or not, but to Blessed, yeah, you first came in, you were gonna come in real hot with me and the next girl. Now the next girl is like you, she's born and raised there. Me, I'm Jamaican descendant. She's born and raised there, and she's telling you what she saw with her own eyes and what she had to deal with on the day to day. All I did was tell the chat exactly who the people I'm related to and their temperament. I also grew up as a Ross, and like I understand them and I know the island. Now the other girl was right. The island is only 1% to 2% that believes in that, and only half of them even try to go back to the mainland, try to go back to Africa. And now you're right. I agree with you. I never disagreed and said anything wrong that, we didn't know who we are. Cool. At once upon a time, maybe 500 years or 400 years ago, we might have been a Nigerian. We might have been a Ghanaian. We might have been a Sierra Leonean or whatever name you like to give us, whatever region. That was 500 years ago. And like my grandfather said, we are now something else. Thank you very much. Much love. I'm done.
Okay, thanks, NTL. Bless, your final say. Okay. You want to unmute?
Okay, he mics himself as something else, and maybe others do, but not the majority. All right, the majority still see themselves as African, or having a link to African heritage. All right, so he can do whatever he wants to do, or believe what he wants to believe, or know what he wants to know about. The majority of us, we know who we are, and we identify as Africans. All right, take care. You can put me down. No, I'm on at work.
All right.
Which part of Jamaica are you from?
St. Andrew.
All right, I'm from St. Elizabeth.
I'm in Papine.
All right, respect. Yeah?
Right. All
I
right. Take
wanted to
care.
clear something up. People are in the comments coming for me talking
All right.
about
Bye bye.
Indians are black. Duh, I know that. Okay? I know that already. So y'all take however I said, however you choose to say it. But most black Americans can link themselves back to some kind of people over in Europe. And some of us have links with some of those YT people that came here as immigrants. So y'all need, I said some of us, not all of us. So go do your personal family genealogy, okay? Go do your
What you
own
saying?
family personal genealogy.
So what
I
percent
can't
white?
tell
What
you,
percent white do
wait
you
a
want to be?
minute. I
Okay,
can't
listen.
tell you who your family is and what your family story is. Okay, that's what I'm saying. There's some of us that have more percentage than others. There's some of us that don't. But that's what makes us Black Americans because we are a diverse group,
Disagree with
is what
that.
I said.
Miss Love, can I ask a question? So what percent white do Black
Agree.
Americans typically
Agree.
have? What
Let,
percent
let me
white
let
is
me
the
Did I
typical?
not just say that? Did I not just say that that is a personal family story?
I
I
said
can't tell.
typically on
You
average.
sound stupid as hell. I can't. You can't sit here.
Look, on
I can't
average.
tell another family story for them. Okay, you cannot do that. That's
I'm just
dumb as
asking the
hell.
average.
Are
Typically,
you
when
listening to me? What are you
Okay,
not? Is
y'all. Look,
something
let's
that's
move the
not
conversation.
connecting?
Let's move the conversation forward.
Dumb.
3D. That's an individual basis. You will have to ask. You have to gather the data for each Black American and put and and I don't think nobody that did that with every single Black American. Every story is different. Okay.
no, I
Um.
understand it. Okay, so what's the highest percent
but
of
like
white that could
I
omit
I, I
you from
can't
being
we
Black
ask.
American?
I can't even
we gotta
somebody.
understand
Right.
that Ellis Island and the people that came then through Texas, they all took paperwork from Black Americans in the 1800s. That's literally what happened. So when you say that they're mixing, that wasn't the case. It's just people stole
Listen,
paperwork, and then you
listen,
see your
I
great
can't
great
tell
grandmother.
you your family
America, can I
history.
land?
Wait a minute. I'm going to land it.
Can I land?
I'm going to land it for you. I can't tell you your family story, just like you can't tell me my family story.
I'm not
That is
telling you
an
your family story.
individual,
I'm
that
not.
is an individual
I can't land my point.
responsibility. I'm done. You can talk when I get done talking. That is your individual responsibility to figure out your family story. You don't know my family story, just like I
I'm
don't
not
know your
talking about your
family
family.
story. Okay, so you cannot sit here and make statements like that and
What
put
kind
us
of
under
statements I'm
one
making?
umbrella. You can't do that.
I never. Let
Miss
me say
America,
this.
can I ask one
Let me say it
question?
again.
No,
Let me say
no,
it
no,
again.
no, 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 no. Listen,
So it
everybody,
need to be
I'm
some
over this
straightening.
topic. Listen, this is got nothing to do with my prompt. Okay? Come on. Kalo,
Yes.
what's your ethnicity, Kalo?
Oh yes. I'm
Sorry,
black.
Mark. I just wanted to move on. This is this that. Okay? So, whatever. Go ahead, Kalo.
Yeah, I'm black, super black. I'm from
Uganda, right?
Equatorial Guinea.
Who?
Equatorial Guinea.
Equatorial Guinea?
Yeah.
Mm.
For the first time, I agreed with somebody whom I thought I would never agree with. I mean, who knows? Things change for real. But I will answer the prompt. Why are Caribbean siding with African now? So by siding with Africans, what are they siding with African with or against what?
Against Black
What?
Americans. Against Black Americans. With the
I don't know where
online
you.
banter and online harassment.
Um, I mean, they're not siding with.
Let me say not all. I just saw some. Go ahead, Kayla.
Okay. They're not siding with Africans. They're just pointing out the the shameless thing the FBA are doing of thinking like they're the great black people in this nation. It's not siding, it's just pointing out, you know. Just recently, a few Asians were um, deported, the TPS. Guess who was super excited over everyone else? The FBA. If they see any something bad happen to black immigrants, guess who gets super excited? The FBA. When they see any immigrants do good, who
Damn.
gets super excited? The FBA. So it's not that they are siding with each other. It's just that they're pointing out
Get out of here, man. Get
how
out.
the FBA. Yo, mute your mic. Mute your mic. They're just pointing out what the FBA behavior they are doing. That is not siding. When somebody's doing something wrong, you point it out. How is that siding? You've never seen any African getting excited when something bad happened to other black people. Just like I've never seen any YT person get excited when something happened to other YT. So that's not siding.
All right. Anybody have a rebuttal for Kalo? No. Okay. Hey, Chill Will, how you doing today? Thank y'all for the gifts. Thank you, Chill Will. Chill Will, you want to unmute your mic? Tell the think tank, how can we help you?
How you doing, love? I'm
Hold
parking.
on. Hold on, Chill Will. Tell the think tank, how may we help you?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I don't want to be a bother, but I thought somebody had something they wanted to say to me. I heard somebody say something, but maybe they're not here no more.
Yeah, they gone now. Tell the think tank.
Okay, no, I just wanted to, participate in the back and forth, but, if
Okay,
you
but
don't
you
want me
can't
to.
be talking about no breathing farms. You can't be talking about no triggering words about the ancestors. I don't mind you participating, but you go too far. Like
Okay, yes, ma'am.
I'm telling you for the last time, it don't make me feel good. I'm sure it don't make my mama feel good. We have elders watching that's still alive during the civil rights era, and they
Yes.
complain to me. I mean, not complain, but you know what I mean. They don't like it. It bothers them.
Okay, understood. So I'm not going to talk about it, but I will listen.
No buck breaking either.
Okay, no buck breaking.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, we can have an open panel. I don't see who is this? I don't know who is that with all that mute. But hold on. The blacker, the blacker, the blacker, the blacker, the berry. God damn. All right, y'all want to have an open panel. If there's anyone who wants to add to the conversation, we have
I
seats
just
available. Hold on, NTO. We have spots available if you want to come up and address the prompt or add to the conversation. You're more than welcome. We can do open panel.
Yeah, Miss
I
Love.
just wanted to say
Someone
one thing.
answered. Someone answered that a Black American can have anywhere from 20% to 25% YT DNA, and that's all I was trying to understand. Like, what is the highest percent
It
that?
is
Hold on, hold on, American, hold
Lord.
on. Why
Man,
are you even talking about this? Why do you even care?
I'm. There's something new I'm learning. I'm
I
just
know. Well, you
curious.
can go find that. Go, chat GPT. I don't know what to tell you, but that ain't what this room about. And it ain't your business. Why you want to know?
That we can have understanding with each other.
I know, but why do you want to know something weird like that? Why are you fascinated on how much white tea blood somebody got in them? Why?
It came up.
What you trying to get at with it?
It came up. I'm not getting at
All
nothing.
right,
It
well
came up.
now it's over. It seems like it's hard for
Okay.
you to let go, though.
Yes, ma'am.
You want to? Okay, thank you. Hey, so
Good evening, Miss Love.
good evening. How are you?
I was just doing my son hair, but man, it's on fire in here today, huh?
Oh, you
My
done with your
God,
son
today.
hair?
Yes, ma'am. I knocked 3 heads out
Thank you,
today.
Jumbo. Oh, shucky ducky, quack quack. That's money.
Yes,
God is good.
all the time. Miss Love, I want to answer this prompt so bad.
Okay, and for the room, so what's your ethnicity?
Louisiana Creole,
All
indigenous
right,
to America.
period. You want to address the prompt?
Yes, ma'am. Why are Caribbeans siding with Africans now versus the diaspora? Oh wait, no, that's not it. Okay, I'm gonna just say birds of a feather flock together, and we've been coming down hard. This been going on for years, and yeah, immigrants gonna side with immigrants. FBA, Black American, the indigenous, we gonna side with each other. So yeah, they got to gather up, group up, and get together because they know we ain't playing this time. It's all about delineation. I knew he was coming for me, Miss Love, but yeah, it's just time. It's time to separate the who is who. We are not from Africa. We're not African Americans, and that Jesse Jackson played us all. We and I have something on my page too for anybody that's watching to go check it out to see who is who. Ain't none, look at our skin. Look at our mannerisms. Look at how we operate. We're nothing like these people. We wasn't raised like them either. But yeah, you can cut my time off. I ain't got too much to say. I just wanted to answer that prompt and let the world know that immigrants gonna side with immigrants, whether it's in the workplace, in the schoolhouse, wherever, they gonna side with each other.
All right, they all want to rebuttal to so all right, Teddy Think Tank, go ahead.
Right. First, shout out to you for saying that. Okay, so uh, again, we have to show compassion here. This is the when you grow up in a black majority nation, you don't face the same intergenerational racism that people in the U.S., in South Africa, in Somaliland, the Black Dominicans. These people are in a condition where they are a minority group surrounded by a hostile majority group. This is why they develop such, they HATE their own self and their own race, and they take pride in their admixture, and they want to say me no black, me no black, me something else. They want to be something else other than black. So we have to show patience and understanding with our FBA pretendian brothers and our Dominicans and all these other people who have come. The colonizer has made them to HATE themselves. This is why they failed the baby doll test, and this is why they want to be something else. But shout out to you.
And shout out to your grandma that's sitting on the couch right now with a low top fade. Shout out to your mama sitting on the couch with a low top fade. Okay?
Okay, hold on.
That tether think tank go to hell.
Wait a
And
minute.
and I want
Hold
to
on, American.
and
It's so trying
oh,
to rebut. Go ahead, so we can get to the next rebuttal.
Unlike them, we put BTA to our oppressors. So yeah, he can carry on with that, sir. I'm not the debating type, but because I've been
Okay.
restricted too many times.
No,
But yeah.
that's good. Okay. 3D, we'll stop that clock. 3D, go ahead.
I don't think it's so much as immigrants siding with immigrants because Africans on the continent have always have camaraderie with Caribbeans and Africans of the diaspora. Like I don't know, like why you minimize it to that. I think it's just recently that with the formation of FBA, we're seeing like black people denying being black, or not being black, but like being having African ancestry and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't think it's anything out of the ordinary. We've always had camaraderie. We've always had. I just listed things that are taking place as far as trade deals and business dealings that have been going on with blacks and the Caribbeans and Africans. And then to think hit or something. It's a unique situation when you actually live with white people as the
Okay.
majority,
Yep. All
and
right.
you live.
Thank you. So you want to
Yeah,
respond to
I
that?
just want to say one thing. They had 65 years to try to show unity or unite, and it's always been about what they can get, how they can get it, and how they can undermine. So yeah, it's too late for unity. But Kalo can go.
Yeah. First of all, I would like to congratulate Saul for delineating Not only that, I hope, but you've been saying that for the past 3,000 years. I don't know if you are still, how long it's gonna take you to delineate, or if you really need any help to delineate super fast. We are here to help you, because there is no way you have been delineating for all these years. You are still delineating. What kind of delineation is that? At this point, I don't even know what to tell you, because there's no delineation that takes all these millions of years to delineate. You delineated already. You cannot be saying the same thing over and over. You are now confusing us. You are now confusing us. What do you need a GoFundMe to boost that delineation, or I'm confused. Like, what do you want for us to move it faster? Because it seems you FBA are slow in this delineation.
Kalo, I'm going to remind you one last time. I am 39. I grew up in Lake Charles, Louisiana. I didn't go to school with no Africans, no immigrants. Didn't go to church with them when I was growing up in the Catholic Church. So please stop playing with me. There was no immigrants in my city. It was either black or white. Only black and white in my little town. I went to all black schools. And yeah, don't try me, Kalo, but yeah, whatever.
Thank you, so thank you for participating. American, did you want to participate? Because I know you got some things to say.
I got some things to say, but I know you don't like the stuff that I gotta say. Cause
It's okay.
I'm telling you, I'd like to slide they ass like a damn patio door. I'm not about to play with them, especially not
Sis,
no
it's
damn tether think
Friday,
tank.
sis.
No, cause tether. I don't give a shit what day it is. On it can be on a damn Sunder day. At the end of the day, Tether Think Tank asks, you are disrespectful as hell. I don't like him. I don't like the shit that he sit up here and
It's
say.
all love. It's all love.
No, you can kiss my ass. You're
Okay, Kevin Think
disrespectful as
Tank, I'm
hell.
gonna have to let you go.
I love TikTok Shop. I don't like him. He always being disrespectful, talking about our people like that, and then he sit here and sitting up here talking about he got a Black American mother and a father. I'm in Black American mother. I don't believe so. He is so full of self
Nobody
hate.
believes him.
Right. Then he
American.
talking about, oh, they need to be patient with us. We don't give a damn about these low bottom feeders being patient with us. We don't need your patience. We don't need your love. What we need you to do is pack your little knapsacks and take y'all crusty, dusty asses back to Africa and play in the damn dirt. Okay? Because we don't do that shit. Our parents didn't let us get dirty. We are not the same. We're not your people, and y'all need to go home. I wish they hurry up and speed this stuff up. I try not to get mean, but y'all come up here talking shit about our ancestors and talk about post-traumatic distress disorder. Oh, we done been through this. That was our ancestors that went through it. We're the voices for our ancestors. And Kalo, you probably look like a damn alien monkey, flying monkey in real life.
Okay, can you address the prompt now, though,
I'm
please?
sorry,
That's
y'all.
okay.
I'm
No,
going back
I
on my.
just hope
100%
you
white
got a
tea
little bit.
I'm
speaking.
Hold on,
I'm going
Julie.
back on my. We don't look nothing like you. I thank God that He made us distinctly different than you. Standing up on two-leg monkeys.
Okay,
You
Apes.
Miss
yourself,
can you address
Love,
the
I don't
prompt?
like them.
Miss
you
Love.
Anyway,
yourself, you
why
said
That's a
are
you are mixed.
Caribbeans?
40% white tea
Why
white
Okay,
tea
are
now
side.
Carib?
hold
I don't
on.
40%.
care.
Hold
I
on,
don't care. Can't
everybody.
nobody dirty talk to me.
Okay,
Filthy.
go
Why
ahead,
Miss
are
Love.
Love.
Caribbeans siding with
Can I
Africans
rebuttal?
now? It is not no now. They've been doing this stuff. These people are against us 100% and have been against us 100%. They do these little secret meetings. They think they slick with low IQs and they sneaky. And it's just about time that our people is finally starting to wake up and pay these idiots some attention. These people are just like children who have not been supervised for a very long time. They think they slick. They come over here, keep their heads down, but in the background, going against us with each other to undermine us because they come from these countries where they can't even get proper education and proper nutrition. Then they want to come over here, see how we live, and they want a piece of it. No, hell no. Go back to hell. Pack you, your little bubblehead children up. Y'all all leave and go. We're tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of y'all. I don't want to be nice to you anymore. It's very, very hard. And I'm not even a mean person. But a lot of the stuff that you say, you don't sound like the type of person that we need to be unifying with. You sound like an enemy, and we need to be kicking y'all in y'all goddamn ass. I love TikTok shop. I'm sorry, sis. Y'all, that's what you are making us feel like. We want to kick you in your behinds and get you up out of here. Period, point blank. We don't want you here. We're tired of you taking advantage of everything that our ancestors have fought for and why our ancestors did this. You're taking advantage because if they would have known what we know today and what's being revealed to us today, they would have never done what they have done. And girl, bye to you, you damn African in the comments. Like I said, and I land my plane.
I just have one thing to tell
Okay,
sis.
Very
Sis, you
go
know
thought.
ahead.
I'm
Go,
with you.
go ahead.
I'm with you when you're right, and I'm with you when you're wrong. One thing about a Black American woman, when we don't agree on something, we could talk about it behind the scenes. But no, I want you to stay on their ass. Stay on their ass, because I can't do it on social media. But
I
you
get
got it for all of
restricted,
us.
but
Me
I haven't
too.
been getting restricted lately. So I've been doing something right.
Yes, ma'am. To both of y'all. Okay, go ahead, 3D. I see you done rolled them dice about 20 times. Go ahead.
That sound like the 40-50% white tea side of her talking. Like to use racial tropes that white tea people use against Africans and blacks of the diaspora. It's pretty disgusting. And you keep saying you're typically not mean over and over and over again. If you have to say I'm typically a nice person, you're probably not a nice person. You.
I like some Caribbeans. I like Jeffo. I don't like
Oh
you.
man, you show nothing but nasty attitudes for anybody that comes up here that says anything that you
I'm not
remotely
mean to Jeffo. I'm mean to y'all because
anything that
y'all
you
come up here
remotely
and talk about.
disagree with.
Did he gift you, love? How many
Oh.
gifts did he get? Did he gift you? You like us, but you're not spending your money with us, and you're not
I've
Don't
gifting
I've
change
I've
the
nobody.
I've
topic.
donated.
Did
Don't
he
change
I've
throw
the
any?
given.
topic.
Did he throw any
Oh
gifts?
my god, I have
Love,
No,
did
he
donated
he throw
don't.
any?
galaxies.
Did he throw you any gifts, sis?
Not that I know of.
Right.
He
So you
never
coming
do.
up here talking about you like
That's
somebody,
not true.
but you're not even supporting this. You're not even
I have
supporting the
I have
platform.
I have
You're not supporting the platform.
yes
What
I
about
have.
Tether Think Tank, sis? Does he support the platform? Does he throw you gifts?
Every now and then.
I
Okay,
definitely
he need
yeah.
as much as he come up here, he should be supporting this platform. Y'all want a mouth, y'all want a voice, you want something to say. You say we shouldn't be mean to you. We should unify with it, but you ain't giving us a damn reason to. Okay, like I said, when you are to walking the walk and not just running your mouth like Jeffo has. Jeffo donated to Black American children. Okay, he gave me a newfounded respect with him. I don't disrespect
3D.
Jeffo, and Jeffo don't come up here and disrespect us. He's with his people 100%, and he's with his people 100%, and we respect his plight. You guys come up here wanting to talk shit for free. And that's what I don't respect. You don't support us and want to unify. That's bull crap.
There are different ways to support man. First of all, second of all, us come up here and engaging.
Okay, thank
That
you for
is,
the gift, 3D. Hold on. She got all y'all want a rebuttal. Hold on.
you took
Sparta,
up all
no,
my
Halo.
time.
Okay, go ahead. 30 seconds, 3D, because she
All
only
right,
came in at 30.
all right. So yeah, it's just discussing here in a. I mean, I don't know if you're. I guess you're mixed, but you know, a black appearing person to speak about black people are monkeys and we bathe in mud and we're dirty and all this stuff. Like it's just childish, Like these are things that we heard growing up as kids in middle school and high school, and we're in our adult ages.
Okay,
We
thank you,
still
3D.
hearing
Hold
people.
on, 3D. I know. Hold on. So, real quick, you got something to say?
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna be quick. I just want him to realize, do he know our upbringings? Do he know we have two total different upbringings, sir? We have decorum. We have respect. They don't come over here with none of that. They come over here with gimme, 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 gimme this, gimme that. Entitlement. We didn't grow up with entitlement. We grew up with getting it out the mud and having to work 10 times harder than every other race. Is he serious? Alan.
Yeah, we grew up around them good cussers. We will cuss you out. Hold on. Okay, go ahead, Kayla.
Yeah, American. I don't know why you kissing me out. Me, I didn't say anything about you.
Did
But
Kalo does
can I
Kalo gift you,
finish?
sis? No, hell, does Kalo gift you? Now I'm about to start
Can I
putting y'all on
finish?
blast. Does Kalo gift you, sis? I'll let you talk after I ask her this question. Does
No,
Kalo gift you?
no.
But you come up here running your mouth, but you don't even support. Y'all talk about y'all want unity, but you don't even spend your coins. Spend some money if you want to talk some stuff. That's what it is. Y'all want to be disrespectful. Y'all want us to sit here and listen to you be disrespectful, but you're not even supporting us.
Right, and we
Go
need
ahead,
more.
Kate.
You're right, and we need more. You want to send a gift, Kalo? Because you've been up here forever since I started live streaming and never gave me
Yeah,
a single dollar.
I'm about to send the gift when you sing that song. Spend that shit.
No, I'm
Spend
not
that
sending
shit.
shit. Okay, thank you, Kalo.
Goodbye.
Bye bye. Okay, so let's move on. I think we had Akbar. No, American. You got a final say.
I just want to say, thank you for all the tappers. Thank you for love. Lord. Um,
And thank you for doing that. That's what mods do.
good God.
When you
Yeah,
know you
support.
see something, say something.
Yeah. I just want to say thank you for holding this platform. I will continue to support you and not just come up here running my mouth. Um, and thanks for everyone that shows support to this channel. And hit the subscribe button and subscribe to YouTube. Thank you for all the tappers, the gifters. Thank you for all the panelists. Thank you for everyone that sent a gift. Thank you for the support, all the commenters, but let's be respectful. If you say that you want unity on a serious note, if you want unity, show that. Don't just sit here and say that. That's not what love is. Love is an action word. Okay. Don't just come up here running your mouth talking about what you do and don't do. Actually show it. And that's just the bottom line. All right. Hope
Damn, you said
everyone
you
has a
don't
good
want
day.
unity. You say you don't want
Bye.
unity.
Wait, you ain't
Like I
about to
said,
leave, is you, American?
no, I just wanted to say that they suck my energy with that. But
God, y'all say y'all want
American.
to
Can we
delineate.
3D
hold on,
sent
3D? Sis, give us a mind break real quick.
Yeah.
yeah. And 3D, I need you to send a gift during this mob break. Cause y'all like to
I
wear
already
her out.
sent to
Yeah.
Galaxy.
Oh,
You
okay.
see, you're
I
so
didn't I just asked you a question. I didn't accuse you. Thank you. Y'all send y'all gifts. Thank you. Y'all tap the screen,
Thank
share the live. We
you.
should be
Thank
at
you for the flowers.
100K. We've been on here for how long, sis? Come on now. Y'all should be tapping that
2 hours.
screen.
2 hours,
Oh,
43 minutes.
we should be at we should be well past 50K. Y'all need to be tapping that screen, share the live. We should have, let's get up to 30, 33 shares within the next 10 minutes. Okay, because this is a energy draining. And it takes a lot for us to be up here talking to these people that want to take our energy. So y'all come on, show some appreciation because we're bringing you good information and honest raw conversation. So support your live creators, because this is an art, a form of artistry. And tap the screen, share the live. Come on, let's tap a little faster. Let's get up to 60K in the next 15 minutes. And make sure you're gifting the host and your favorite panelists, and make sure you're following Love's World's YouTube, subscribe, and share the space. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Be Mine. Okay, Spartacus, how you doing? No, Tamika, was you before Spartacus?
Yes, ma'am, she
I
was.
don't know. Miss Soul invited me up.
Yes, ma'am, she
Um,
was.
Okay, all right, yeah, we
yeah.
know.
Man, you're lying, so.
Hold on. You want to address? Hey, Tamika, what's your ethnicity for the people in the room?
I'm FBA all the way from the A.
Okay, shout out to the A. You want to address the prompt?
Yes, ma'am. Why are Caribbeans siding with Africans now? Um, I want to piggyback off of what Miss American said about that because I think they've always been together, at least against us anyway. I don't know if they're together in any other capacity, but I think everybody go get together against us. So yeah, they're against
Thank
us.
y'all. Thank
And
y'all.
to say what American said, I don't think American have hate. I think it's just very it's passion. We're very passionate about our lineage. We're passionate about us. We're passionate about us knowing who we are. We just hate that people come over here and try and tell us who we are, call us pretending, and then you told her that somebody said that she's using the white man talking points against melanated people when they come over here and spew the white people talking points and the white people stats about us all the time. The first thing they can go to is the white people's talking points with the baby mamas, the stats, and all of that. Who do they think put that out? White people put that out. And if you really know the nuances of our culture, you'll know that it is absolutely not true. A lot
Thank
of this
you,
stuff is
Mary.
absolutely not true. So I don't think American is mean. I love Miss Love's World. You actually brought me to TikTok. I've never been on TikTok this much. You are this the best panel I know on TikTok. We're just passionate about who we are. We're a passionate people. People say black women have attitudes, but no, we're passionate. We're passionate about our people. We're passionate about our loved ones, and we don't play about our people and our loved ones. Like I don't even know American. I don't even really know Soul. I don't know Miss Love. But guess what? I love their ass to death, and I fight somebody for them. That's just how we roll over here in the FBA community. You feel me? So I don't like the little things that people come up here and say about our culture either. And I see how it pisses me off, and y'all see how I go off in the comments because it's just lies, and you all try to tell us who we are, and it just pisses us off. So Miss American girl, keep your head up. You got support. Get your energy up. I
Thank you,
love y'all and
sis.
I support y'all
We
forever.
love you too, sis.
Yeah, and American Mod here. Then she do her own amazing live stream. I know you know it'll get better, but I know it ain't no joke doing wrestling all day. Um, yeah. Hold on, Big Show. I gotta mute your mic.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. All right. Did anyone have a rebuttal for Tamika? That was
No,
quite beautiful. Who would rebut that?
I was gonna say I apologize for if it comes off like I'm being mean to somebody because I'm really not trying to. I don't like the disrespect. Then you want to disrespect us and play in our face, and you're not even gifting like that. How disres? So you just showing that you just just like a fucked up person. I love TikTok shop. And that's not right. And I'm sorry. I just couldn't just resist not saying something. So I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm just a brutally honest person.
I
Okay.
feel you, sis. And can I
Yeah.
say one more thing? And now that I've been on TikTok, I have been in some of the rooms, and it is a lot of them are in the same rooms saying the same thing, like Kalo. I've seen him in so many different rooms, and it's like he's saying the same thing. Tell the think tank, say the same thing. And it's like y'all just go from panel to panel, just y'all the ones who are spewing hate, if you ask me. So I land my plane.
Okay.
Sorry, HAT. I love TikTok shop.
All right. Thank you. All right. We're gonna get to Spartacus. I think, yeah, Spartacus. Hey, what's your ethnicity for the people in the room? Don't be witty. Don't try to be funny because you ain't. But go ahead. What's your ethnicity for the room?
Black. Ethnicity. Uh,
I
oh
didn't ask you
fuck.
your race. I said what country you come from.
Come from. It's on.
Who was that? Jay?
Yes, host. How you doing, host?
I'm doing good, Jay. How you doing?
Love word. I'm your favorite person on this website, on this
Are you?
TikTok. Yes. Don't you
Okay.
love when I'm in your box, right? You like when I'm here, right?
We shall see. What's your ethnicity for the people in the room?
Of course, you know
That ain't sound
I'm
right.
I'm
I ain't like the way
I'm
that
a
sounded.
Nigerian.
Okay. Go ahead, you address the prompt.
Of course, I'm a Nigerian. Yes. Your favorite cousin from
Okay, you
Africa.
wanna address the prompt?
Yes, I do want to address the prompt. Okay, why are Caribbeans siding with Africans now? Caribbeans have always sided with African Americans and Africans for a very long time because they know where they're from. They never denied where they're from. Matter of fact, they embraced their origin and they're very proud of where they're from. So that's why they've always sided with African Americans and Africans. Now, take note, I did
Thank
not
you.
say FBA. FBA, they're a different breed. You guys are some different breed with different ideology, which we don't even understand and we don't align with. And real African Americans don't align with FBA ideologies either. So if you're just now discovering that Caribbeans have been siding with African Americans and Africans just now, then you are late to the party. They've always been on the side of the people that knows their lineage, the people that know where they are from. And by the way, respect is reciprocal. It's a two-way thing. It's not a one-way thing. When you expect respect, you got to give respect too. So for the lady who was over here crying about respect, you also have to give respect. You cannot open your mouth and insult people and don't expect the same back. Okay, so it's a two-way thing. Therefore, I just round up by saying Africans, Caribbeans, and African Americans, we are all together. We are all one. We understand our struggle. We understand our history very well, properly. But FBAs, as I like to call them, the failed Black American, that team, I don't know what's going on with you guys. I don't understand. I don't understand where this ideology came from. And this ideology is an ideology of division and must not be encouraged. And it must not be encouraged because we are preaching unity over here and not division.
Thank
Because
you.
anybody that wants division, it doesn't want the good thing for all of us. Yes, that's my point right there.
All right, go ahead, Tamika.
Ain't no. Oh, my bad.
I don't understand
Roll the
why
dice if you want to rebut. Go ahead, Tamika.
Mr. J, you consistently come on here and want to consist that you call us something that we don't want to be called. Now, I don't know how long you've been in this country, if you were born here. I was born in 1979. I just so happened to turn 47 on yesterday.
Happy
Uh,
birthday.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday, Tamika.
Thank
You ain't
you.
say
Thank
nothing.
you. Thank you. Cause
Happy
I'm
Happy
sorry, I
birthday
was
to you.
traveling from Monterey. I went to Monterey and I was traveling through, I was trying to listen, but my signal was going in and out. But that's very rude to me. How would you like it if we just relabeled you or called you slave traders? Because that is what you are. I don't even if you consist on calling me an African American because we didn't accept that. And I don't understand why you guys can't get that. We never accepted that term African Americans. The only ones that really accept that term are the newer generations went by that term. My parents couldn't stand that term when Jesse Jackson. Everybody was pissed off at Jesse Jackson. So the fact that you keep coming up here and calling us African American when we've constantly asked you to call us Black Americans, even if you don't like FBI, here. And you're so freaking rude that you can't keep doing that. So my name for you is Slave Trader, Mr. Slave Trader. Every time I come up here, you're going to be a slave trader because that's what you are. So we're going to call him Slave Trader.
All right, hold on, Tamika. Slave trader, you want your final say to this rebuttal before we get to BT? I see you.
Oh yeah, we never
I
started
hope I
any
get a
type of
chance to go,
division.
by the way. Sorry.
It all started with the failed Black American. Like I said earlier, African Americans are different from FBAs, the failed Black Americans. We are two different people. You know, African Americans understand their root. They know where they are from. They are not as confused as the failed Black Americans who think they are from India today. Tomorrow you talk to them, they think they are Cherokee. They are something else. They are from Japan. They don't even know where they are from. So as such, the failed Black American is over here sowing division, and we do not accept the failed Black American. But we know about the African
Thank
American
you,
who know
lovely.
their origin and who know where they're from, and they consistently uphold such things, and they don't preach division, just like the failed Black American, you know, that want to preach division and want to go after immigrants, go after poor people because
Oh,
they feel like they have a mouth on them. So
I'm a
yes, we do
FBA.
not
What's a
accept the
fail? What's
failed.
a fail FBA? Let me.
You are a failed Black
What?
American.
How?
NTL,
You
I'm
are a
gonna
failure,
rotate
a
you
big
down. Thank
failure,
you for
How?
coming up.
a
How?
big
You can always
failure,
come back.
How?
a big one.
How? I'm
I
retired
won't answer.
military. I'm retired military with a bachelor's degree in psychology. Huh? Huh? I get almost $10,000 a month without even working. How is
I
that
see you,
failing?
Woodsy. I see you.
Huh? Exactly. Shut up. You're very disrespectful. You ugly and you very disrespectful and you're a slave trader. We don't care what you say. So you can continue to say what you want to say, slave trader. Look at your nose. Look at your face. You probably unhappy because you look like that. Bless your heart.
Okay, hold
It's
on,
okay.
Tamika. The BT, go ahead. Your rebuttal.
Well, yes. The rebuttal is, and when Slave Trader was giving his spiel, he might not understand FBA, Black America. We all the same people. So he kept trying to delineate us. Regardless of what American Negroes call themselves, freedmen, whatever, we the same folk. Tribe of Judah. So he's trying to draw a delineation between us, not understanding we're all the same people. They are the tribal ones who are actually delineated and not united. They're not united in their countries because the white man put them all together and forced them to be countries. That's why they speak so many different languages. So for these people to try to say we're failed and we don't want to do these things when we're the most successful group of melanated people in the world in history, that all these people are clamoring to come off the backs of what we've done. And every time we do something, they all copy it. So it's just weird to me how he's trying to put a wedge in between us and our people who may not know about this conversation or not agree. We still the same lineage, nigga.
Final say, Jay.
Like you said about copying whatever you do, if you care to know, just know that hip hop drew some inspiration from African music as well, and go and do your research to find out about that. Your major producers, Timberland, have spoken on that. Swiss Beats have spoken on it, and a lot of people that are instrumental in hip hop have spoken. The real OGs, the real African Americans, they have spoken on it. But the failed Black Americans will always like to push a divisive agenda all the time. That's why they are a failure, because you guys cannot be successful and have this much hate in you. Therefore, that's why we call you failed Black Americans, because you are a failure. Even with your achievement, you still don't have peace within you. You always.
Good evening. I didn't get a chance to speak. I'm hoping I can get a chance now, if that's okay.
No, yeah, actually, yeah, we heard enough from Jay. What's your ethnicity? Mm. I'm
Okay.
sorry, y'all. What's your
No problem.
ethnicity, Sniper?
So, good evening, everyone, first of all. And thank you to the host for the opportunity. I'm from South Africa,
Okay.
and I 100% disagree with what's his name, Jay.
Yep. Well, you want
I
to
feel
address the prompt first, and then you can
yes,
get
yes,
into
yes,
whatever
yes,
you
yes,
want.
yes, 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 yes. That's where I'm going. I feel like what they do is they would agree with Africans, because it benefits them. They will only agree with Africans because it allows them the opportunity for them to continue to uh, exploit a country that is not fully theirs and not address what currently is occurring in their own countries. The guy just said just now that, oh, who came up with rap music first and this type of thing. Okay, fine, good for you. Why aren't you at your home developing the same thing? Instead, you're in another country, claiming to be the engineers, claiming to be the pioneer of a certain type of thing, but you left your home. And the term FBA, my first time actually hearing it today. In my country, I would be called that perhaps because their reasoning is just based on, do you know where you come from? Do you know your culture? Do you know your that doesn't necessarily give you the means and necessity to go and invade another country. It means if you know your home and your country, you would be there. You're not. If you knew much about your home, you would want to be there so much that you would die to live there, even in the worst conditions. But you would rather die in America.
Unalive. I love TikTok
Oh,
shop.
sorry, unalive. Sorry, apologize for that. You'd rather be unalived in another country, another man's country, and you want to call Black Americans, you want to call those people failed. Yet you fail to stay in your own country, and then you come to another country and you want to disrespect the people of that country, that of your ethnicity. How do you call yourself any type of Black person when you come to another country from a failed country and then call the people that are there of your ethnicity failed?
I don't
So
think
what
we
does
were
that make your
saying
country?
ethnicity. I thought it was race. He ain't a Black American.
Okay, I don't know what it is, but at the end of the day, it's still discrimination because he left his country. He left his country, came to another country, and whatever race you might call it, he says that he calls it failed because he thinks he does better when he's in New York. Ask him to do better in his country and see how well he does, because he knows he can't do jack in his country, that he had to leave. So if he was strong enough, he'd be able to stay where he is, in the home of Nigeria, wherever the person comes from. It
Okay,
doesn't make
land your
sense for you to
plane,
call
sniper.
anybody that. Thank you.
You
Bye.
welcome. Yo, hold on. Anybody got a rebuttal for sniper?
I'm gonna get in the queue. How do we do that?
You actually next. Hold on. Go ahead. Anybody got a rebuttal for sniper?
I
No.
just want to say two. I want to just say two words, sis. I just want to say that they're treasonous traitors. I'll end.
Oh, I was on mute. So, sorry, sniper. I had to rotate you down. You can come back anytime. BT.
Hey, greetings, peace and reparations to the room.
Hey,
Thank you to
what's
the
the?
host and the moderators for creating the space. Thank you, Love's World. Thank you
You
to the
welcome.
panel.
You
Thank
welcome.
you.
BT. What's your ethnicity for the people in the room?
Hey, I'm BT. I'm 37, Atlanta, black on both sides.
All right. You want to address the prompt?
Yes, thank you. Peace and reparations. And thank you to the audience for listening, because without you all, we just be up here arguing with each other. When I read this prompt, why are Caribbeans siding with Africans now? I immediately think of the fact that they've been siding with them. What's been going on since I've been in these diaspora wars for about 6-7 years, and seen everything grow from ADOS to FBA, from Native Black American to Indigenous, etc., is that the Caribbeans have been sneaking by while us and the Africans been going at it. The Caribbeans be trying to just stay out of it. And so a lot of y'all didn't notice. And I was telling everybody, hey, we got to get off these Africans and get on these Caribbeans, because the Caribbeans more dangerous because they got last names like us. So they can cosplay easier than a Makimbe the Matumbo, because they got and it's not exactly, it's a little different. They might have a Walter Crawford or a Delroy Lindo, etc. But it's so, a lot of them have similar names to ours. So they've been wagging by and staying out of these conversations. But now it's all hitting the fan because they agree with the Africans because they all immigrants, y'all. My whole thing with this whole diaspora was all immigrants is the same. They have an immigrant mind. They share immigrant privilege, and they think they are all better than us, and and we are lazy and uneducated. Caribbeans just happened to be enslaved like we were, but they ain't real niggers. They like the Africans, so they might be realer than the Africans, but they cooned out because they've been able to come over here longer than the Africans. Caribbeans have been coming over here and be. Can I get my time back? Because I don't know what this nigga is doing. I really don't,
Okay,
and I
I'll
wish
give
he
you
was in
10 more
person because
seconds.
I slap his ass with some foo.
Okay,
This
10
is
more
crazy.
seconds. Go ahead.
The hell. So again, when we do these things, they don't do it, and they don't understand that we are not. Bro, what is going on? Like, can you please mute him?
I couldn't. I had to drop him Miss Love because I couldn't mute
Yeah,
him.
I was about
He
to. Go
aging.
ahead. Go ahead.
Thank you.
10 seconds. Go on,
It should
BT.
be 20 because that he messed up 10 and 10 more.
Okay, I'll give you 10.
Thank you. So when we talk about that, and he actually does, they don't understand because they're sneaky. And they have been sneaking by while we argue with the Africans, getting in the boards. The Congressional Black Caucus is mostly Caribbeans. The Charisma is Caribbean. The Caribbeans are just as dangerous, if not more dangerous. And they try to use them being enslaved by saying they have more attachment to us and we had different boat stops. But no, y'all niggas was enslaved where y'all was at. That has nothing to do with us. So that's why they're siding with the Africans. It's not now, they've
All
been
right,
doing
land
it.
your plane.
And it is because they are immigrants. An immigrant is an immigrant is an immigrant. It don't matter where they from or what race they are.
All right,
They all
thank
have the
you.
same ideology. I
All right,
land.
anybody have a rebuttal for BT? No. Okay, thank you for coming up, BT. I'm gonna rotate you down. Okay. Hey, Big Show. The Big Show stopper. You wanna unmute? You wanna unmute? Okay. We go to Sweet Woofy. Hey.
Happy Friday, everyone. How everyone feeling today?
Happy
Happy
Friday.
Friday.
Happy Friday.
I
Happy
feel good.
Friday.
You know, um, why are Caribbeans siding with Africans? Not what I've been seeing. I just passed a panel, and it's a Haitian flag, and Caribbeans is going against Africans and other Caribbeans. It was a very interesting watch. You know, one thing about Black Americans, we are very influenced. You know, we influence others. This delineation, this pride in our lineage, have had done a domino effect on people. But they can side, like the brother was saying, it's because they're immigrants. They have an immigrant mind. They side not only with immigrants, all immigrants, white tea, Asian, you know, it's a small melanated group of immigrants, but they act like they are the majority of the immigrants. No, they just side with the white tea American immigrants. They are one with them. When you hear them speaking about immigrants' rights and they say that immigrants built America, they try to rewrite history. You didn't heard Caribbeans lie. You didn't heard Africans lie. You know, it's so stupid. It's stupid of them. They can't even fathom the thought that majority of Black Americans has never identified as African American. We have freemen, we have indigenous, we have Creole, we have Gullah Geechee. It's like we have our own diaspora in America, and they don't have nothing to do with immigrants. They didn't know how to assimilate and fight to stay in America and fight to be Black in America. You can't do both. You can't be Black trying to fight to stay in America. You know, we're fighting for rights. It was never getting deported. It was being underlined. Y'all are fighting to not to get deported. We will never be on the same page. It don't even make sense to me that you would think that I would care about an immigrant cause. You came over here and pledged allegiance and said you were going to ally to the United States of America, not your third world island or country. But yet you forgot and you constantly on the everyday as if you have citizenship, show a protected class racism, and you think that protected class is going to stand up for you. We don't absolutely have to do nothing at all, and you're still going to suffer. Every president that we had then deported immigrants out of the United States. And the fact is, if they start, because y'all like to bring up that they strange screen us, y'all immigrants, if we find out that we have to put boots to the ground again, Mississippi, we are going to take it head on. We ain't running like you immigrants. If Mississippi may burn again, it's going to be burning in all 50 states because that's what Black Americans and you immigrants, melanated immigrants, going to have to draw a line in the sand because one thing about us, either you for us or you're not. If you're not for us, we know we outnumber you immigrants. So we would take our chances. So now let them side with them. It's not enough of them to take on all of us. And their voice is not more powerful than ours in our land.
Okay, did people roll the dice? I saw Tamika's. Did anybody roll the dice before Tamika? Okay, go ahead, Tamika.
Yes, ma'am. I love everything you said, and um about what she said earlier on about the immigrants not knowing how long we've been here. I've met so many immigrants being out here in California. They think our history really started at like civil rights, y'all. They don't. I mean, they really do. Most of them think that our history started at civil rights. They think we're immigrants like them. Like they don't know any of our history, and for them to find all of this out through us, it's just it's befuddling to them. They don't understand it, but they better get online and understand it because y'all see what Donald Trump is trying to do? He don't sign the executive order about that birthright citizenship. He trying to go back in on it, and he said again that it was made for the children of slaves. So y'all better get on it, and y'all better learn our history. That's all I'm saying because you guys really don't know it. And I land my plane.
All right. That seems to be the only rebuttals. Okay, thank you, sweet Wiffy. Hey, Landry, did you have a rebuttal, Jay?
Yeah, I do. I do have a rebuttal.
Go ahead.
And so I'll go back to what I said before. You know, you do not, right now, you're claiming you're descendants of slaves, which is something you never even accept. You know, on every platform, you know what they decide when you're.
Is he in prison or something? What is all that noise in your background? Get somewhere quiet.
Okay, that's gonna be non and void. We're gonna move on.
Well, let me respond to him. I
Go
am a
ahead.
descendant of the United States chattel slavery, the freeman too. I don't know what's up with you ignorant, low IQ Africans who trying to attach yourself to our history when your granny 100 years ago couldn't even, you can't even show us anything that your grandfather wrote on paper 100 years ago. My grandmama wrote a whole book and she picked at it. So I don't understand how a failed country and these failure of men, your women are choosing Asian men over you, white tea men over an African. You, West African men, need to do better with yourself when your little young girls are going to birthing forums to have children for money. That's failed culture.
Okay, hey Landry, how you doing?
Peace, black, reparations, and everything y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all fighting for. I wish y'all that for sure. The prompt, why are Caribbean
Oh
siding with
wait, real quick, Landry, what ethnicity are you?
I'm from the motherland, Mama Africa, the best place on this side of heaven. I'm from the central part of Africa. Well, what West Central Africa,
Cameroon, right?
Cameroon, right next to Nigeria. You already know the vibes. But I'm American now though. So, but anyway, why a Caribbean siding with Africans now? I think the thing about this prompt is the noun. Like Caribbeans have never had any like confusion when it came to their identity. I mean, there's no such thing as like why are Caribbeans siding with Africans now? Like because Caribbeans and Africans, we don't feel as though we're in a battle with somebody. Like it's only FBAs that feel as though fellow black people are against them or are in competition with them. So when you put this versus, there's no versus in the black diaspora. No. I think the only people that think that somebody is against them is the beautifully coined phrase, fail black Americans. Those are the only people that think that somebody is versusing them. Ain't nobody fighting against black Americans. Like normally this black American thing, y'all should supposed to wear it with pride and not versus anybody because y'all supposed to be the richest black people on earth, right? So there's no a Caribbean siding with Africans. We've always been one happy family. And for me, I really believe something went wrong with this FBA people because I don't understand how the majority of black Americans they don't have this complexity issue. Like they're fine with every black phone and they're cool. But this minority group, especially on TikTok, y'all have this thing where it's like y'all are even competing with like you guys are competing and fighting with immigrants, people that are selling oranges on the side of the road. Y'all know them people that sell flowers on the red light. Yeah, that's the people that the undocumented people that y'all are even like coming for. They have no power. If I was an FBA like y'all want to see, I would be so far in life, man. I'll be praying for the immigrant. I won't be here trying to tussle with them, insult them, disrespect them. Like I'll be so far, bro. Like they won't even be on my perimeter. And that's where I think y'all supposed to be. Y'all supposed to be at. Leave these poor melanated immigrants alone, and let's be one beautiful, happy family, like God made us. My land.
Lower. I
Oh,
have a
I'm sorry,
rebuttal.
y'all. Yep, I'm here. Anybody have a
So
rebuttal
these
for?
slave traders. So to the slave trader,
Okay, go
why
ahead.
did you're not in your homeland? No, foundational Black Americans have never discriminated against you slave traders ever since you've been immigrating to the United States of America. You come from a failed country and you're trying to discriminate against foundational Black Americans because you don't know the meaning of foundational Black American or foundational. The fact is, you are proving every day that your comprehension skills is lower than the dirt and the resources in the ground that y'all cannot get out because you don't have the infrastructure in your country. Your country is going to forever be undeveloped. Y'all had y'all freedom for how long, or your independence, and y'all still suffering. You got to come to a developed country that you call it failed Black Americans that we built, that you have not never built. The very system, the technology you're using is built by Black Americans, foundational, and you're jealous and you're mad because the things that we have achieved in this world, you can never dream of. The toilet that you flush was dreamed and invented by a Black American. The AC that blow cool air during this hot summer, Black American. The washer and the dryer, Black American. The automobile, Black American. The long distance airplane, Black American. What did the African do? Nothing benefited after you were colonized. You're jealous that we're not failures, that we're not Africans. The fact that you're African, that the Greeks gave you that name, you haven't really identified yourself. You say yes, sir, master, sir, to
And
whatever the
that's a
white
rebuttal,
tea
Miss
man
Love. That's
told
a
you.
whole dang.
Whatever the white tea man said you was, you say yes, I am, and I stay in that position, and I'll be there right after I get my independence. You didn't fight for your independence. You wasn't traveling around the world to tell the people what was happening to your
You land
shitty
so I
ass
can answer.
kids. Hold on,
Go.
to your shitty ass kids. The starvation. We was Michael Jackson and everybody over here. Our freedom fighters. Y'all didn't even have the resources or the income. Keep this in mind, you failure ass African. We Black Americans in the 60s, while going through not having civil rights, made more money than your colonizer. Go look it up. And and those numbers then is still making more money than your failed ass country and we didn't triple those numbers. How dare you? Our men have more college degrees than you, have more professionals than you. And baby, and our women look better than your women, the nerve of you. You have to dress like us, talk like us in this world. You ain't, your language is a failure. Ain't nobody making $1 off of that. Your words are not in no dictionaries. People trying to find out what they mean. No one is walking and talking like you. You are the failure because you immigrate to a country that you are foreigner to, and you're trying to gaslight people to be just like you. But I'm gonna live because I know my sisters want to speak, and I'll let them speak. They can say it better than me.
My little
Thank you,
rebuttal to you
sweet
is
Wilfie.
I'm glad every single thing that you said. You said black Americans did this, black America. You did not mention the FBA term because you know it's still foreign to you. Like you understand?
Foundational. It's
Yeah.
foundational.
But you
It
kept saying black
comprehend
Americans though.
context clues. Context clues. That's why your
Yeah.
people just start reading and writing. Show me
Black
something that
Americans.
your grandmama wrote down in
I'm ready for the
1925.
next rebuttal though.
No,
I'm
no,
ready
no,
for the
no, no,
next
no, no.
rebuttal.
Show me something that your people wrote down in 1939.
Man,
Just show us. You
I'm
so
a
intelligent. While
yeah,
my grandmama and them was getting college degrees,
I
your
heard you already.
grandparents
I'm ready
was
for the
not
next
doing
one, man.
shit
Okay,
in
let's
a
move on.
community. Majority of
Okay.
them look like
Amen. Thank
themselves.
you.
Let's move
Y'all
on.
sorry,
Amen.
failures.
All right. I think Miss Tamika
I
had
don't
a
think you
rebuttal.
had. I don't think. Did somebody else have a rebuttal? I thought Miss Sweet Wilfie was talking to Jay.
Yeah, she was. I just
Oh,
I wanted to say a little something real
okay.
quick.
Go ahead, Tamika.
Landry, I don't even know what to say because this is you come up on the panel sometimes and you be cool, and then you came up here and you said that we're starting a war with people and we're creating the divisiveness while at the same time calling us failed Black Americans. You came up here insulting us, but then complained about us
Wait a
insulting
minute. Failed
you.
Black Americans. That was
Yeah,
light.
Oh, Laundry said that.
no,
No,
Fat
no,
Yeah.
Laundry said that.
That was
that was
light, but I
Jay
like it.
Light.
I
No,
like
but
it.
he said it. No, but he said it too when he
He
came
did.
up in here. Yes, he did. That's why I rolled my
He said
dice as
it
soon as
too.
he
It's
started
dope.
He
talking.
I
said
think
it
it's
He
too. I
different.
came
I
up
know
think it's
that.
here.
creative.
He
That's it.
came up here. He came up here and he said,
It's an
failed
African
Black
invention. Shout
Americans.
out
No, it
Jay.
doesn't. Look, let me tell you something. This is why, like, you can fool some of these people up here, but you don't fool me, buddy. That's why I do not like you because you're very, very, very disrespectful. There are a lot of people that consider themselves as FBA as successful. You came up here and told us that we're failed Black Americans when you know that love, American soul, me, all of us consider ourselves foundational Black Americans. So that was just very fucking rude and very disrespectful. And I swear to God, if you was in my motherfucking face, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love TikTok shop, but that was very disrespectful. And second of all, the little comment that you said in the comment when you talking about some of us, you said we say some of us weren't slaves. I think you really need to go and do your history, Landry. You really need to do your history on the transatlantic slave trade and American chattel slavery, because I think you guys get those two mixed up or combined together. You guys don't seem to think that those two are different. When you come up here and you talk and you spew hate, but you want somebody to like your little cosplaying ugly
Land your
self.
plane. Land your plane.
Shut
Land
up,
your
Jay.
plane.
Ain't nobody talking to you, bro. Ain't nobody talking to you because what he did was very disrespectful, and he know it. And he come up here and he be trying to give people gifts. When I see all that, I be like, man, he cosplaying. I don't like that. Like I said, you're very disrespectful. I don't like you. I got somebody very high up in the Air Force who work at the freaking White House. And bruh, I don't gave him a couple of names and I don't added yours to it. I don't like you. Okay.
Okay.
I don't like you. Tamika don't like you. I don't care how these women up here like you, because that was some very disrespectful stuff. And you need to go read for somebody who complains he's so educated and we're not,
I never said you weren't. You wasn't educated, but
bitch.
okay. Yeah, you can go ahead and give him my name, Landry, man, the one and only. First of all, when I came up here, the reason why I said the prompt with the verses thing, it already gives off like
Love, I
exotic.
respect your
Landry,
panel, but
wait
I
a
don't
minute.
respect
Hold
him.
on,
He did. He
What? You
Landry.
came
so
up here
Hold
upset,
saying
on.
bro?
said
Hold
y'all
on,
broke
y'all.
five
Hold
y'all
on.
It's
Hold on.
my
founders.
Hold on
turn
one
to
second.
answer her,
Hold on
dog.
one second. Landry, you did call us failed Black Americans.
I was just
You
repeating what Jay said. I
I
thought it
don't
was
care,
funny.
but you just sat here and lied and said you didn't say it, but you definitely
When they
said
call
that. Now
African
go
a
ahead and
failed nation
continue.
and all,
Be honest, Landry, because
I
that's
am
what you
honest.
said.
I did said it because I thought it was funny and cool. Yeah, a lot of FBS be talking down on Africa, insulting, saying we a cursed nation, we a failed nation. When we got independence a long time ago, we ain't do nothing. Like it's part of the show, bro. Like, come on, man. Like that's light. I'm coming in peace. I just thought what
That's
Jay did.
fine, Landry, but don't sit here and lie and sit up here and gaslight us
I'm
and
not
tell us you
lying,
did.
Miss.
Wait a
Don't.
minute. You didn't tell the truth the first time when Love asked you. Did
I
you
said
say
I
it? You
said it.
said no.
Miss America,
No,
he said it 2 or 3 times.
I
no.
He
heard
just didn't
him.
say it
I
that
heard
one
him. I
time.
I
heard
did
him.
not deny. I said it. Miss Love, give my time back, please, man. And please,
Okay, come on,
give
so
my.
we can land your plane and we can
I
get to
want to
ending
land
them.
my plane. The queen
I
don't want to
know.
let me land my
Go
plane.
ahead, Landry.
When
Y'all,
you when you when
go
you
ahead.
asked if I said it, I said Jay said it and I liked it and I said it. I did not deny. I didn't say it.
Okay, just get
Okay,
to your final say
I
so we
mean,
can
I
get
guess
to the
Miss
next
Tamika, she's
person.
a little bit new, man. Like, I mean, bro. I mean,
Tamika
yeah.
ain't
No,
new
but
just
she
because I
right.
come
You
on
shouldn't
these
All right,
say
panels.
all
It
stuff
right, all
don't
right,
like
all
matter.
right.
that.
I'm a FBA and you
Right.
still ain't nothing but a boy.
She got
I'm a
her
proud African. I'm a
it made
proud
listen,
African.
it made she felt some kind of way. A lot of people felt some kind of way. I didn't hear you say it, but I believe them.
Nah, man.
Listen,
Soul in
come on,
America.
y'all. Y'all gonna get what y'all gonna get when
It's
y'all
all
run off
good,
at the
man. It's
mouth.
all
Just
good.
go ahead. Just go ahead. God,
Miss Love, you switching up, but it's all good,
I'm
man.
not switching up. How? I didn't
It's
kick
cool. It's
you.
cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Don't now see. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. I try to be fair as possible, but come
No,
on now. I am a black
you're a fair
American.
host.
I'm
You're
not
a
a
fair host.
goddamn African.
You're a Black American. You're not an FBA.
Yeah. So
But
what you
anyway,
expect? Y'all be talking to all this bias bullshit. Of course.
I'm cool. I'm cool with
Of
Black
course I
America.
am. I do the best I can, but of course I'm biased.
All right, my time is up. But listen, man, Miss Tamika, all I'm saying is like I like the statement Jay made. I thought it was funny and
Boy,
cool. I
fuck you,
mean,
boy.
oh man,
Landry,
why is she so upset?
Landry, how can we be a failed people if you all are allowed to
No,
come over here?
no, Miss So
We
I
paved
said
the way for all y'all Africans and
I've
immigrants to come
always
over
said
here, and
Black
it's quite
Americans. I've
disrespectful.
always Miss So I've always said if it wasn't for
Look,
Black American, I
okay,
wouldn't even
we
be.
just gonna mute this whole
The
conversation
term,
and move
the
on because this is
term,
hindering.
the
Be
term,
Miss Love,
quiet.
that's not fair, dog. That's
I
not
know, but
fair.
damn, you shouldn't have said it. What the
the,
hell? I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. They're not gonna let off your
the
ass, and I got to
term.
get back to the show. And you're not
This,
gonna hold the show up because you chose to say something. And not everybody saying what they want to say about it, and they're not gonna stop. So, hey, N and M,
How you doing, Miss Love?
hey, how you doing today? What's your ethnicity for people in the room?
I'm an indigenous black American. Some call me Sulan, some call me FBA. At the end of the day, I'm indigenous black American.
All right. Would you like to address the prompt?
I would. Before I do, I'd like to say, hey, Miss American. Hi, Miss Soul. Everybody on the panel.
Hey,
Much
in the
respect.
men.
Thank you,
No doubt.
Nugaboo.
So, real quick, and of course, Miss Netaboo in the chat, I see you. Why are Caribbeans siding with Africans now? One, because they don't have a choice. I mean, desperate times call for desperate measures. I think several people have said that. But what I will say is that there's a common denominator here, which is that both groups of people come
Thank
from
you, Solo.
scamming ass cultures, come from dirty
Thank y'all for the
countries,
gifts.
dirty backgrounds, and siding with each other is like a double-edged sword. It will only last, if it lasts, for a temporary amount of time, because then they'll start cutting each other down. You can't build with a scammer if you're a scammer, right? That's like saying that there's trust between thieves. It doesn't exist. So at the,
okay, we disrespecting first. You hear that?
now I can't
What
talk. You
did he
talk all
even
your shit, but I
say?
can't talk.
Right. Hold
You
on.
talk all your shit, but I can't talk.
Go ahead,
He said we
William.
came from scamming cultures. We're dirty this and dirty that. That's cool with you, but then if I not repeat what this
You
man
see,
said,
if
then
we
it's a
say
problem. It's all
failed
good though.
black Americans, there's a reason why we say that. So much pain, you have
Okay,
achieved
and
so
I'm
much.
saying, wait.
Guess what?
My
Hold
clock is
on. And
ticking. Wait
Jack,
a
guess
second.
what?
My clock is ticking.
Hold on.
Damn.
And hold on. Let me clear his little ant looking ass. Guess what else is felt? That nappy ass, dried out fucking rug you got on the top of your motherfucking head. You monkey roach looking bitch. Now say something else.
And I wasn't even going to say all that,
You're
but at least
funny. You're funny.
I was going light on
You
your
got so
ass.
much hate in you. You got so much hate in
Yeah,
you.
and
So
you
that's
want
why
to
you're a
keep hearing,
failure.
you want to hear
But
some more
Jay,
of it
you
come out? Because
started
I
all
got
this.
plenty
You
more to
started
give
all
you.
this. So I'm gonna drop you down. Listen.
Getting up here, getting stuff started,
Damn, I got 30
instigating.
seconds. I got 30 seconds. I got 30 seconds, 28 specifically. All I'm saying is that when there's no trust between thieves, when you want to side, when it comes to Caribbeans and Africans, they will cut themselves down. The good thing is we're no longer siding with you. We don't have nothing else to do with you. There's no room for you to cut us down. Cut yourselves down. That's it.
All right, y'all. Anybody have a rebuttal for N and M? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream. Thanks to the chat, thanks to the YouTube chat, thanks to all the mods, thanks to all thanks to all the tappers, thanks to all the gifters, thanks for my amazing mods, and thanks to all the supporters over there on YouTube too, and all the panelists. American, you got a final say of the night?
Somebody in the comments calling me racist. I don't give a shit. If you take it how you want to, I don't give a damn. Thank you for all the gifts. Thank you for the taps and the support. I'm sorry, y'all. I got triggered today. Y'all be pissing me off being come up here trying to be soft, disrespectful. I don't like that. Now we just be wanting to have a regular conversation. Y'all come up here being slick and saying little slick slice of like you think you smarter than us, like you think we gonna let it slide. We're not. And I'm sorry, love. I'm sorry. I'm
We love you, Miss American.
Okay, so you got a final say of the stream?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for allowing me up and being a mod. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube family and the mods that's not here with us today. Have a great weekend.
All right, Miss Tamika, you got any final say for the stream?
American, something is really wrong with you. I'm sorry, American, something is really wrong with you. I
I
really,
I know
I
it is,
really do.
sis. I
I
know it
really
is.
look. I got a good therapist. I go see every week. I be telling them sometimes I don't think it be working, baby, cause honey, that 250 ain't going nowhere. But Miss Love, I love your stream. This is the best fun I don't have. Like I said, you brought me to. I came to you from YouTube. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm still laughing, but I really love this
Thank you, Miss
live,
Tamika.
and
I never knew that. Did you ever tell me that?
yeah, I told you I came from
Oh,
YouTube.
you
I
did.
heard
Oh, I'm
American. Remember, I
sorry.
told you American was talking to that guy, that little sassy guy, and I was at McDonald's getting me some coffee, and she said, "I know. This is what I do know. When you walk past people, they smell boo boo. I spit my coffee all over my car,
Oh,
and I
Lord.
was like, this girl is crazy. But y'all, I see through whatever this boy name is. I've never liked him, and I would never like him. He ain't he well, like I said, I'm sorry, he is. And I love you guys. Good night. Have a good weekend. Sissy.
Sorry, you too. Hey, Sweet Woofy, you want a final say of the stream?
Liz. Um, it's all love. One thing about us, we never seek validation from people who have to enter our country for a better life. And we know we'll seek validation for those
Thank
people.
you.
Y'all
Thank you,
enjoy y'all
Landry.
Friday. It is Friday, y'all. Bye, y'all.
Okay, bye, sweet Wiffy. Landry, you want your final say of the stream?
Yes, ma'am, Ms. Love. I just want to thank you so much for, you know what I'm saying, your show. Honestly, I'm a big fan. You know what I mean? We don't agree on the same things, but personally, like, you know what I'm saying, like I enjoy listening, I enjoy coming on, I enjoy commenting, you know what I mean? So if I offended anybody, I apologize, you know what I mean? And Ms. Love, thank you for
Thank
always
you,
allowing me
Landry.
to be
Thank you for that apology.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. On to the next one though. BTA. Peace.
All
Well,
right,
here's
peace.
I was gonna say this to you, Landry. Landry, here's the thing. You want to be cool with you don't have to be a fucking follower. Just because he come up here and want to say so, you know we not gonna sit here and be disrespectful towards nobody if we don't feel like it's valid. And he was disrespectful. That's why he got cussed out. But for you to come up here and repeat the same shit that he said, you're being a follower.
I didn't think that was gonna upset y'all this much. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. Like, you know what I mean? I just thought it was different. I didn't think it was gonna really get y'all that this mad for sure.
Okay. All right, let's move on. Eminem, how you doing?
All right, I'll keep it short. I just wanted to say thank you, Miss Love. I'm a longtime listener and a recent participant. Shout out to you as the host. Thank you to the mods and shout out to the chat. Looking forward to the next live.
All right, y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Bye.
Good night.
See you
Gang gang.
mods in the mod chat.